Good morning, Expresso
Good morning.
fam. You're good. You're here.
Good. Thank you for the brief. It's so good being back in Mzansi. I've come with the weekend energy, and if you are in South Africa, I know you're feeling cold. I know the rain is killing you right now. Well, don't worry. We have come with the energy to warm you up this Monday.
That's right. Now, we're putting the spotlight on fitness at every single age because movement, strength, and well-being don't have an expiry date, okay? If anyone told you differently, we're here to bust that.
Yes. Now, we're going to explore how global leaders like Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva are sparking conversation online with their workout routines, showing how fitness plays into public life in unexpected ways. I love this.
Looking forward to that. I think I'm going to actually be through my paces this morning. And we also meet Nariman Tufi, who of course recently captured hearts after completing the 2 Oceans Marathon in unforgettable style. We've all seen that video of her dancing to the finish line. It
Finishing
was pure joy.
with the skills, with the swag. Oh, come on now. That's what it's about. And obviously later, Alton Davids, a good friend of mine, taking us through a simple practical workout to improve mobility, strength, and balance. Everything designed for everybody's fitness level. So you, Mzansi, can get involved in this one.
Oh, I'm looking forward to a great show. 3 hours is what we've got with you this morning. I personally will take a step aside and do the official duties.
Thank you.
Rao, over to you.
Of course, Mzansi, a great show ahead. Monday has never felt this better, especially as I reminded you about the cold weather. But we've got the energy to warm you up. We've got every conversation that's going to get you excited, anticipating, and of course, just surprised by all the magic coming your way. So Mzansi, let's get the show on the road. It's time for official duties, and Carissa's standing by with the latest.
Well, thank you so much, Nature Boy. Just 2 minutes after 6, let's get straight into your national news headlines. Where Western Cape Mobility Minister Isaac Seleku has welcomed service improvements by PRASA on the Malmesbury rail line effective today. Now, the upgrades include an express service through Fontaine Station to reduce overcrowding as well as improve reliability. Now, the initiative aims to shorten travel times and enhance commuter experience. Seleku says the changes form part of broader efforts to restore passenger rail as the backbone of public transport. Now, authorities will monitor implementation to ensure consistent, practical service delivery for residents. In other national news, ANC Secretary-General Fikile Mbalula has distanced himself from the Dr. Ruth Sekgomotse Mompati Regional Conference in the Northwest, declaring it irregular and unsanctioned. Now, the conference proceeded despite a court interdict after a provincial appeal allowed it to continue. Mbalula says all nominations and elections from the gathering are suspended pending legal processes. Now, provincial leaders maintain that the appeal permitted the event. The dispute highlights ongoing tensions within ANC structures as the matter waits further court consideration. In your international news making headlines now, a 3rd death has been confirmed in a suspected hantavirus outbreak aboard the MV Hondi cruise ship in Atlantic. Now, the vessel was en route from Argentina to Cape Verde and has multiple suspected cases under investigation. 2 victims were a Dutch couple, while another fatality remains on board. Now, health authorities are coordinating evacuations and considering isolating additional passengers. The World Health Organization is supporting response efforts as the ship prepares to continue towards the Canary Islands. Meanwhile, 2 U.S. service members are missing after a training exercise near Tantan in Morocco during the African Lion 2026 operation. Officials say the pair were last seen near ocean cliffs and may have fallen into the sea. A multinational search involving air, land and maritime teams is currently underway. Authorities believe the incident was accidental and not linked to terrorism. African Lion is the continent's largest joint military exercise, involving thousands of personnel from over 40 countries. And ending off in Tinseltown, celebrating The Devil Wears Prada 2 that has made a triumphant return to cinemas, debuting at #1 with $77 million in North America and over $156 million globally. Driven largely by female audiences, the sequel has reignited excitement around the beloved franchise nearly 2 decades on. Strong word of mouth and global star power boosted sales, while interest in the original film surged dramatically. Now, industry experts say the film's success signals a vibrant start to the Hollywood summer movie season, proving audiences are embracing feel-good, escapist entertainment in cinemas once again. Definitely another one to add to your to-watch list, but that's where we leave your 6 o'clock news. Let's get into your first bit of sports.
Thank you so much, Carissa. From the Devil Wears Prada to the Red Devils who wear red. And I'm talking about Manchester United, who clinched a dramatic 3-2 win over Liverpool at Old Trafford, with Kobe Manu netting a late winner to secure Champions League qualification. Now, meanwhile, Tottenham Hotspur boosted their survival hopes with a 2-1 victory over Aston Villa, climbing out of the relegation zone. Well, let's move to rugby next, and we are celebrating because Junior Boks secured the Under-20 Rugby Championship title with a game to spare after commanding 56-17 win over Australia in Berga. Now, Coach Kevin Foote praised the squad's growth and resilience, while Captain Riley Norton urged focus ahead of their final clash against New Zealand. Well, moving to cricket news, and more to celebrate as Kagiso Rabada struck key early blows as Gujarat Titans edged the Punjab Kings by 4 wickets in a tense Indian Premier League clash. Now, Punjab posted 163 runs for 9 wickets, despite Suresh Shej's 57-run innings. But Gujarat chased it down with 1 ball left, with Jason Holder also starring with 4 wickets. Well, moving to F1 action, which took place last night, and 19-year-old Kimi Antonelli is rewriting the Formula One script, storming to a 3rd straight win at the Miami Grand Prix. Now, driving for Mercedes, the rookie ace edged out reigning champ Lando Norris in a high-octane showdown, with pole-to-pole win perfection. And Antonelli's electrifying streak is turning the title race into must-watched and a very anticipated drama. Well, we'll be bringing you the latest because we've got an expert panel coming through to discuss all that F1 action. But for now, though, as the weather starts to turn, Carissa's got the latest in terms of what you need to wear.
Well, thank you so much, Raul. We look forward to that conversation. For now, let's get into a chat to see how we can prepare you for the week when it comes to your weather. We get started now in Polokwane, where you begin your week under partly cloudy skies. Now, temperatures start at a low of 16 and rise to a nice hot 30 degrees. Now, as we look into the rest of the week, tomorrow brings you partly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of rain, with a high at 28 and a low sitting at 60%. Move on into Klerksdorp next, where you can prepare for a sunny day with northwesterly winds coming at 23 kilometers per hour. Now, your temperatures begin at a low of 14 and peak at 26, and it's mostly sunny conditions that are expected throughout the week, with tomorrow bringing cloudy skies and a 70% chance of rain. Heading into Pretoria now, you can expect mostly sunny skies throughout your day. Temperatures, they do range from a cool 15 start to a warm 27 degrees. And looking ahead, tomorrow brings you rain chance at 95%, with temperatures ranging from a chilly 10 degrees to a high of 20. Let's head into the city of gold now, out in Johannesburg. You can look forward to a mostly sunny day ahead with gentle northwesterly winds. Let's look at your temperatures. They'll start at a mild 13 and rise to 23 as your high. And the outlook shows tomorrow's forecast for rain sitting at 65%, while the week's temperatures range in the low to mid-teens. Out in Mbombela, your day kicks off bright and sunny throughout. Temperatures range from a low of 17, but peaks at 29 as your high. Now, the days ahead bring mostly sunny and humid conditions, with temperatures sitting in the low to mid-20s. In the beautiful Bloemfontein up next, you're in for a mostly cloudy day with showers chanced at 45%. The start of your day is 12 degrees and then it increases to 23 as the day progresses. And over the coming days, partly cloudy skies dominate, with tomorrow forecast at rain sitting at a 65% chance and Wednesday at 40. And then out in Richards Bay, you'll wake up to clear and sunny conditions today. Temperatures range from a warming 21 to a hot 32 degrees. It will feel more like 34, so do brace yourself. And in the coming days, expect cloudy and sunny conditions with temperatures in the mid-20s. Durban, we head to your side next, where you can look forward to clear and sunny skies today. Now, your temperatures begin at a very pleasant 21 and climb to a comfortable 29. And as we move into the week, expect high temperatures in the mid-20s with lows ranging from the mid to high teens. In Tata, let's see what we've got for you. You're in for a sunny day ahead with rain chanced at 25%. Now, your temperatures climb from a mid-14 and then peaks at 31 as your high. Over the coming days, expect mostly cloudy and wet conditions with rain chance at 95% tomorrow. All right, in Uba, formerly known as Craddock, you can expect a mostly sunny day with rain forecast at 45%. Your temperatures range between 11 and 26. Now, you can expect continued wet weather over the next few days with an average rain chance at 81% and temperatures in the low to mid-teens. We'll move over to Kugompo City, formerly East London, where today brings heavy rain, forecast at 85%. Now, your temperatures do range between a cool 17 and a warmer 28 degrees. And looking ahead, widespread wet weather is expected to continue throughout to Friday, with tomorrow bringing a 100% chance of rain. And then out in Ebeja, sunny conditions dominate your day, accompanied by steady southwesterly winds. Temperatures sit between 14 and a high of 24 degrees today. And your week will be raining cats and dogs, with tomorrow once again chanced at 100%. We head on into George next. You can look forward to a sunny start to your week with rain forecast at 55% in the gorgeous George. Temperatures rise from a chilly 12 to 19. And look out, as rainy conditions will dominate your week with temperatures ranging between a low of 8 and a high of 21. Out in the beautiful Cape Town, you'll spend your day under mostly cloudy skies with a 60% chance of rain. Now, temperatures do range from a cool 11 to a high of 18 degrees. In the coming days, expect a mix of partly sunny and wet conditions, with tomorrow forecast at 60% and Wednesday bringing in those strong winds. Up next is Sutherland, where you're in for a sunny start to your week with gentle westerly winds. Starts a bit cold today on your side. 2 degrees is how we get into it, with a high of 13 waiting for you. Over the next coming days, rain is forecast about 50% for the most part, with temperatures ranging between 3 and 9. And then out in Kimberley, a cloudy morning gives way to a sunny afternoon. There is rain forecast sitting at a 45% chance. Temperatures range from a chilly 12 to a warmer 22. Now, the days ahead bring you cloudy, partly cloudy and humid conditions, with tomorrow's rain forecast at 45%. And our final weather stop is in Uppington, where it's partly cloudy conditions that start your week off, accompanied by some light westerly winds. 9 degrees is how you'll start with a 24-degree high, and the days ahead bring you slightly cloudy and humid conditions, with tomorrow's temperatures between 6 and 15. All right, let's get into this first hour in the best way that we and you know how, with your sunrise view of 6 o'clock. And this one was sent by our family, Keith Dyer, out in Ganovi in East London, always coming through with a stellar morning view. Keith, listen, we just want to say thank you for making our lives shine like it's golden. 28 degrees is what you can expect on your side of town. We do appreciate you thinking about us first thing this morning as you snapped away and shared that through to this number 0630369649. And Mzansi, that's exactly the number that you can get in touch. 7 and 8 o'clock. We look forward to seeing your pictures.
Oh, the bar has been set. Nature Boy is smiling and absolutely grateful for that sunrise view. But let's definitely keep that energy going, and I'll see you again in the next hour. For now, though, I want to give you the energy that was promised, because it's Monday and we're here to make sure you feel motivated for the week. And today's all about staying active. It doesn't stop with age. In fact, it becomes even more important. It's kind of like that use it or lose it after kind of your 30s, you know what I mean? Now, fitness in your golden years is all about a simple, safe, and enjoyable movement. Movement that helps older adults maintain strength, balance, flexibility, as well as independence. Now, to get this motivation going, take a look at this.
My name is Marie. My birthday was yesterday. I am actually 70 years old in one day. And this is my present for me to me. Being at the gym, documenting the progress. I've been doing this for a few years. I'm a natural born athlete, so I didn't start when I was young. But just got to like being at the gym for a lot of reasons. Health reason mainly, I think, to just keep fit, be healthy, get the bones going, moving, just being active. I think it benefits life in general. So happy to be at the gym, love being here. I see a lot of people like 3 times my size. Hey, we do what we have with what we've got. So that's it. That's That's the plus side of things. You work with what you have. Just be happy.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Wow.
70 years old. You know what I love what she said? This is a gift from me to me. And they say that movement is actually what keeps you going throughout your life.
Absolutely. And if you look at the present that she has right now, I mean, at that age, at 70, looking like a 30-year-old, looking absolutely shredded, looking healthy, but more importantly, feeling happy. And that's something that really stood out for me. The fact that she's not in the gym suffering,
Nope.
she seems to be present, seems to be thriving, and really enjoying that space. And the fact that she can move, it almost feels like a celebration for her. And I think that's what today is all about. The fact that we get to celebrate the ability and the opportunity to move. The fact that this body right here wants to thrive, even though you might have put it through the most, it's time to step up. And I think today is exactly what it's about.
I like that. Every day is a new opportunity to choose you. So let's have a look at these comments to see what other people had to say. I love this. Somebody weighed in that's 65 years old. The gym is definitely our fountain of youth. I hope more people finally realize that muscle and bone build metabolic power at any age. And this power not only looks fabulous on our exterior, it also fuels every system in our bodies. Oh, I love that. So for health reasons alone, building muscle is key to longevity, immunity, and organ function. That's a bio lesson,
of youth has been found. Yes, we are giving it to you, presenting it to you on this Monday, and absolutely loving this conversation right now. We're going to carry on with those comments, so keep them coming through, Mzansi. We'd love to hear from you, and that's why we have this question. Because age is just a number, right? But consistency is the real flex. You're going to find that out today. So we're asking you, what's inspiring you, or who's inspiring you to stay active and healthy later in life? Now let us know via your voice notes. The number's 063-036-9649. Use that hashtag Expresso Show and use any form of inspiration that you can think of, whether it's a picture, a video, a person, or someone that maybe doesn't even exist. The future you that you might be looking forward to.
Yeah. Do it for her. Do it for him in a year or 2 years' time. We've got to show up as our future selves every single day. And I love the fact that we're focusing on fitness and sports today, because standing by, we're talking fast cars, baby. And we brought in the best of the best. We've got Delucia and Sean who are waiting by to get into that conversation. They're beautiful faces. It's all rosy to the Miami Grand Prix.
Absolutely. And someone that also celebrated their own version of the Grand Prix, and that's finishing a stellar race. We talk about an ultra marathon, and the one and only lady who danced to a victory. Miss Tufi is in the house, and we can't wait to celebrate her success. And what I'm calling success is the best finish ever. You're going to find out more just after this. Stick around. Oh, yes, you beautiful people. Welcome back at your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And listen, Monday's going to go by real fast, so stick around for this conversation, especially when we talk about fast cars and famous faces who are all out in full force at the Miami Formula One Grand Prix yesterday. Now, Mercedes driver Kimi Antonelli took home the victory, becoming the first driver in F1 history to win his first 3 races from his first 3 pole positions. What? Now, F1 experts Sean Parker and Delucia Daniels are here to break down the action from Florida. You two beautiful people, how are you doing this morning?
Oh,
Good, yeah.
very good. I think we're in a great space. It was a good race last night. And
Yeah,
got
exciting.
a nice 8 o'clock movie.
But it was much anticipated for the entire weekend and the long weekend at that, culminating with this incredible race in Miami. And already the drama started from the beginning because the race didn't go according to plan in terms of start times. But I want to hear from both of you. What is your overall summary on yesterday's chaos? Delucia, want to start?
I think for me, this entire race was basically the official start of the season.
Yeah.
With the modifications, the regulations, it kind of felt like everyone was more in sync with one another.
Yeah.
With every
Even Ferrari, all these teams that brought upgrades, they looked at the modifications that they were given. There was feedback from the drivers. The FIA took it on, and this is what we want. We want racing. We want closer racing, and we want different winners. I mean, obviously, we saw in the final race that Anthony did win, but the McLarens are up there, and we got some great racing.
Yeah, absolute great racing. And it's the fact that you're sitting on the edge of your seat, not knowing who's going to be taking it. It's so neck and neck, and that's what we love about this type of race. But let's talk about the hero himself. Obviously, Kimi did some exceptional work this weekend. Everybody's praising this kid. If you look at him from last year to now, the confidence is clearly growing. The momentum is there. And I'm just wondering to myself, what's George Russell thinking amidst all of this? Knowing that you've got a great car and there's kind of like no real excuse here to not show up, right?
Yeah, look, Russell is fully aware of Antonelli's talent. Toto Wolff fast-tracked Antonelli into the seat. He took over from Lewis Hamilton, the GOAT.
Yeah.
So
Big shoes to
Russell's fully aware that Antonelli has the goods. I mean, you showed it now with these 3 wins. But as Delucia pounce and take the wins where he can get them, but it's going to be a close season either way.
Yeah, and you look at the season in terms of race results, anything can happen as long as you're still amongst that sort of top 5 bracket. You're still in the points, anything can literally happen right up until the end of the season. Now, there's a lot of crashes, a lot of overtakes, a lot of drama. We will show you some on the screen right now. What do you make of all this sort of a last-minute chaos? So there was a crash.
incident. And what I was sad about most was the Alpines really had such a strong weekend. I think with them changing to the Mercedes power unit this year, we've kind of seen a rejuvenation in the team.
Yeah.
Franco Colapinto getting his highest ever finish in Formula One in P7 after the penalty from Leclerc. I just think that Alpine was the team I was really hoping to see score some good points today.
Their car into a position where they can even fight for points. I mean, we thought at the start of the season, right, they're going to be the kind of like back markers. But the fact that Sainz and Albon were in the points, fantastic. And they're going to go from thing to thing. A great driver lineup. They're 2 characters, so you want to see them battling.
Yeah, I want to make this more personal because, guys, believe it or not, I am a Hamilton fan. And I'm wondering what's happening. He's there, he's kind of there, but he's just never had that confidence since he's left McLaren, obviously Mercedes. What's your thoughts on Hamilton in terms of mindset, in terms of that cohesion with the vehicle at the moment and the new powertrain? Do you think there's hope? Do you think they could have some podium finishes in the races to come?
I'm going to call it and say that there will be a podium finish at some point for Hamilton. I genuinely think that, much like George, this is not necessarily a track. Miami is not one that he's done particularly well in over the last couple of years. So for him, I think it's more of a track-specific issue because he also had the crash in the beginning of the race where he lost a lot of downforce. And in a track like Miami, it's very difficult to rectify that issue when your car is already broken on lap 7, 8. So you're already at a deficit in comparison to everyone else. And we saw with Charles Leclerc, for example, there was a lot of pace in the Ferrari.
Yeah.
So it is a competitive car. I don't doubt that there will be, fingers crossed, a double podium for Ferrari at some point during the season. It's just a matter of when at this point.
Oh, a matter of when and where. And of course, we are going into a little bit of a breather right now. I believe we're going into the break before the drivers head to Canada next. So much anticipation. Are we going to be making any calls pre-Canada? Any sort of podium results that you can anticipate? On your side?
Yeah, I mean, George, he came into the weekend saying that the race in Miami wasn't his kind of flavor. So looking forward to Canada. Merck have been strong. I mean, Anthony he's already looking forward to Canada. the Mercs will be up there. The upgrades that they'll bring to Canada will be interesting. Are they going to push further ahead of the field? The fact that they won, having not brought upgrades, whereas all other teams did, shows you their prowess and the might that they've got in that engine. But I foresee definitely Merc to be up there. And I think Max as well, you can never kind of, count him out. I mean, you could see what he did yesterday on those hards at long stint. It's all there. It's all there to play for. And us as fans are just on the edge of our seats.
Delucia, would you say that Miami is really a race that could stay on the calendar? I mean, looking at the who's who, looking at the sort of anticipation that it brought as well, and the famous faces, what do you make of Miami being on the F1 calendar as a permanent spot?
Do you know, it's one of those races where whenever you go to the Americas, it's going to be big, it's going to be flamboyant. We expect nothing less, especially when it's at an NFL stadium. And I think the track itself provided us with so much entertainment. Some of the drivers still complaining that it's not exactly the type of racing that they want, but it's an improvement. And that's all that you need. I think Miami is here to stay. We saw so many celebrities that are there. Jonathan Davis, who's going to play Snoop Dogg in a biopic later on this year. He was there. That's really exciting. So, yeah, lots of celebrities that we managed to see there. And I think that going into Canada, just on the Formula One note, I think McLaren actually are going to come out on top. So I think with the momentum, even though Mercedes are going to bring the upgrades, I have a very good feeling that Oscar and Lando are going to take that one, either in the sprint or in the race.
Oh, definitely. But look, I mean, talking about the celebs, we've got like Colin Farrell. We've got so many other names. Serena Williams was out there. We had Jimmy Fallon. I think the drivers were maybe just a bit upset that their thunder was stolen by everybody else there. They weren't the main attention. But even DJ Khaled coming through, making an appearance. And this looked like a Hollywood event.
I mean, DJ Khaled delivered the Red Bull car, the Racing Bull car on a yacht. So he delivered the car on Thursday. And I mean, the perfect person to do it. There's only one of him, so might as well make the most.
Made. And of course, we've got the expert panel to go through all. I can't thank both of you enough for coming through on an early Monday morning. It's cold, but you've just heated up our Monday. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing more of this racing action as we head to Canada next, and as we get our expert panel on everything, the latest and the greatest. For now, though, I'm going to say thank you so much, and Carissa standing by with some more of the good stuff. Maybe something for you.
Oh, I definitely have something for you, Mzansi. Listen up real close, because I want you to double your winning chances by playing Daily Lotto for an estimated 400,000 Rand jackpot. But there's also the new Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand jackpot. It goes down today at the start of a new week. So buy your tickets now. You could do so in-store, or you can not even leave your house. Go to your phone, nationallottery.co.za. There's the mobile app or even your cell phone banking to access your moolah. Now, all these details, as usual, are on our Expresso social media pages. You can find us at Expresso Show. Go check it out and get yourself in the running to win huge by playing Daily Lotto for that estimated 400,000 Rand jackpot, and the new Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand jackpot today. Listen, we have hit the jackpot right here in studio because we're going to have such a fun time filled with absolute joy when it comes to exercise and moving our bodies. Nadiman Tupi is standing by. Of course, we know that viral moment of her running and dancing across the finish line. That is a strong finish, if ever I've seen one. We're going to get into conversation with her straight after that. And just on the other side, we're also going to get into some entertainment news where we're seeing presidents in the gym. I don't know. It could be us next. Let's get straight into an ad break, and then the conversation will continue.
It's my feel good breakfast show.
Hey, Mzansi, how you doing? I think if you're feeling Monday right now, especially when you feel the breakfast show, you're doing real good. And another conversation is going to inspire you because the Two Oceans Marathon is known for its grit, its beauty, and those unforgettable finish line moments.
But every now and then, a runner reminds us that it's not just about the time on the clock, okay? It's about the spirit that really you bring to the race that sets you apart. And enter somebody so special. Nariman Tufi didn't just cross that finish line, she danced away across the conquering the ultra-grueling ultra distance.
Absolutely. Now, before we even bring it into the studio, let's just take a look at the moment that's gotten everybody dancing and talking. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Nariman Tufi! Yeah!
Yes,
Yeah!
yes, yes, yes,
Oh, Queen, good morning.
Nariman,
Thank
please,
you.
thank you.
Please take a seat on your throne.
Yes,
How are you doing?
I'm great actually. Thank you. Oh my God, you guys are so handsome.
Oh, but thank you. It's Carissa. She has this effect.
And you're famous, you know that. Like, you're actually famous. I remember sitting in my house at some point over the weekend, catching up with everybody, and I said, I don't even care about the other people. This woman is somebody that we all are looking up
that's
to
so
at this
sweet.
point.
Oh my God.
That was such a moment.
I know.
How did you feel?
Okay, you know, it was so funny. I ran this race purely because my daughter's doing her 8th half marathon,
Oh, my
going for her 10th, which is
goodness.
great. And she entered me into the race, which is
Without
fun.
your consent?
No, not with my consent. But you know,
Okay.
with the bones is bikini stock safe. So I agreed, and I remember being not in Cape Town when she did it. I was
Oh.
with my son in Abu Dhabi or whatever. And I thought, you know what, when I go to Cape Town, maybe I won't even run it. We'll just see. And I was like, yeah, you know, I'm busy. And then eventually we ended up running. So this was running on memory. Okay, this is a training run for Nariman, you know.
Had you trained before this race? Or?
Oh, no, I do like 5 and 10 Ks,
Okay.
you know, now, like with my club, Etico.
Okay, I see.
We normally run on a Tuesday and Thursday, but a 21
It's
K is...
21.
Yes, no, 21 is not my thing. I do ultras.
Sure.
Oh,
I love 56.
yo.
I've done comrades, you know, many times.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
know, I'm so hot, and I'm not faking it, eh?
No, you are hot and you definitely
Yes,
not
you are.
faking it.
And so on this day, I decided, Farhan, I should not run my race because I wasn't sure how I was going to get, you know, through this 21. I'm anxious. And at the beginning of the race, the gun went off at 6:15. So the front runners, everybody seated,
Yeah.
and you're running.
Yeah.
And then 7 o'clock, I'm crossing the starting line.
Sure.
That is how many people were.
Before you.
Yeah, before us. And then I said to my daughter, no, you go for it. And then that was my decision. I'm going to have fun on this race.
And we're looking at some of the visuals, fun you had, because
Well, I didn't realize because I normally walk every single water table.
Okay, yeah.
Because obviously you're not going to just run this race. You're going to have some fun.
Yes, you have
As
to.
well, yeah.
And also, I'm not like 12 anymore, you know, so nobody like takes notice of you when you're over 70.
Yeah.
So I thought this is my chance.
And it was.
It worked.
And the whole of South Africa is watching you and feeling so inspired by that
Shame,
moment.
I'm so glad that I can do something.
No, you did. You brought joy to so many people.
Honestly,
So
I helped so many youngsters on the road. They were like all cramping, you know, and I'm like, this is what you should do and not do. Yeah, it was great.
So what was the reception like? That video went out. Are people messaging you? Are they seeing you in the mall?
It's crazy because I worked for a very big advertising company. And, you know, my job was extremely stressful.
Yeah.
So for me to go out there and train and run and it lowers your stress levels. I would run to work, get to the office and feel like so refreshed and nothing. And think about the day,
Of
the routine,
course.
because the deadlines were daily. I think
Quite
you
a bit
can,
of like processing and
yes,
therapy.
you guys can, you're on deadline 24/7.
All the time.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So that was great. And I was a lot younger though,
Yeah.
but we won't talk about the age. You know?
No, age is nothing but a number.
I want to ask you this question and maybe ask for advice from you. Believe it or not, I think that you are someone that has truly inspired so many South Africans.
I got shocked.
And not just South Africans, Naiman. I'm talking about people around the world
Yes.
that watched your video and either felt guilty because they're like, well, why am I not doing something with my body?
I need to do
Or
more.
felt like, wow, this is an inspiration. It doesn't matter how old I am or what age I'm at. I
Yes.
can still move and I should
Absolutely.
work towards it. What does that make you feel like? I mean, that wasn't your intention, was it?
For that response.
For that
Yeah.
response and for people to be
I
inspired
had
the way they have,
no idea. Not only did I run in shorts,
which we love.
We love the boat, though.
because there's a secret behind running. When you're doing a marathon like Comrades,
Yeah.
there's no time to go into a loo and get out and do your stuff, you know.
Right.
So what you do is you go behind a tree, you go on your hind legs, open, do your stuff,
Yeah.
and then you're gone.
Sure.
So you're not going to be running with a pair of
Functional
tights.
choices.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So it becomes a way of life, you know. In running, they say you never have to say sorry. Come on, alles doen.
I love that.
Yeah. So
Let's get into, I want you to find out a bit more about your go-to song to make you feel like you are that girl.
my go-to song.
Your go-to song
What
that
gets
just
you
puts
in
you in the mood. We will sing it for you if we know it
That
too.
power woman status.
Let it be.
Let it be.
Let it be.
Let it be. Let it be. Don't show.
Ah,
Don't show.
yes.
Shh. Don't talk. Da, da, da.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. You know that one.
I absolutely
know
love
that
it. I
one.
think I know the one. Do you know who the artist is?
It's actually quite a few people that's been broadcasting it, and it's like different singers. But I do know that the DJs are playing it, and that was all along the route.
We're gonna find that song. We're gonna try find that song.
It's
Yes.
actually very easy. It's like you dance. The song is all about don't talk, don't judge, don't
Is there an actual dance?
yeah.
That's how
Can you teach
we're
us?
gonna stand and do it right.
Can we
now.
learn it right now?
I don't know
Let's do
how.
it.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
just figure it out. Let's go.
So the song's
Here's the
saying,
song.
you gonna sing. Let it be. Hey. Let it be. Let it be.
Okay, we got some music here.
Don't talk.
Let it be.
Oh, I absolutely love it. Nariman, you are incredible. Thank you so much. No, you are amazing because this is the
love
energy that we
you.
wanted. This is what Monday mornings are all about.
No, I love that song. So that song came up, and I'm sure my grandchildren are embarrassed. They're grown up.
Never.
They like, oh ma.
I'm telling you right now, Zanzi's absolutely proud of you, and we can't be more
Thank you
grateful for
so
you.
much.
Not only showcasing your talents on the race day, but coming out here on the couch this
I'm so
morning
happy.
and sharing a bit of you.
Thanks for having
Of
me.
course, it
Shukran,
won't be the
we
last time that we see
absolutely
you
appreciate
either.
And guess what? I mean, I feel so worthy.
You are. You are.
Thank you.
You are it. You're the one we're celebrating right now, and you're the
Yes,
one we're thanking. So, Nariman Tufi is out here right now, Zanzi, and this is the reason why we celebrate Mondays, because it comes with information, it comes with motivation, and it comes with good energy, just like this queen over here.
Yeah,
Can't
just
thank you enough.
I just want to tell you.
Tell me.
No. If you want to go out there and do it, and people say, oh, you can't run, then just never say the word can't. Because somebody told me I can't run Comrades. I ended up doing 16. I'm just saying, just go out there, do your thing, run your own race, just be who you want to be and not who,
People saying.
and choose who you want to be.
Oh, I love that. Okay, I'm going to meet you guys at the starting line. That was the encouragement that I needed. All that's left to do right now
Cape
as
Town
we get into
Marathon,
it.
it's carnival.
It's a carnival. Can we dance out to the ad break?
All the way. all
Okay,
the
in
way.
3, 2, 1.
Da, 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 da.
Let it be. Let it be. Let's get get into a conversation all around how we can continue taking care of our bodies and talking about your gut. That does a lot more for you than you might realize. But of course, things like antibiotics can sometimes disrupt the natural balance of bacteria and lead to things like diarrhea.
Yep, and that's where Interflora can help. Now, Interflora contains a probiotic yeast that works in the gut to help restore the natural balance of bacteria. And it stays active in the gut for up to 8 hours. Now, it can be used for antibiotic-associated diarrhea or acute diarrhea. And the great thing is that you can take Interflora together with your antibiotics, so there's no need to wait.
That's right. Interflora can be used by the whole family, in fact, even babies from birth, making it a convenient option to keep at home for everyone. So ask your pharmacist about Interflora today.
All right, well, we'll see you after this, Mzansi, because the Magic Monday continues in just a bit.
It's my feel good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, you beautiful people. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And I think this conversation will either inspire you to feel good or make you feel even better. Because from gym floors to viral Instagram reels, a recent video featuring 80-year-old Brazil President Luiz Inácio has sparked fresh conversation online about leaders and their workout routine.
I mean, look at that. Man is looking fantastic.
Yeah.
That buzz has also pulled older footage back into focus as audiences compare how global figures use fitness as part of their public image in a digital-first era. So let's get straight into that first picture that we saw right now, because man, it was a recent Instagram live stream, in fact, of Brazilian President Luiz Inácio, circulated widely, showing him working out through kind of like light resistance training, some mobility exercises there too. He had some dumbbell movements. What's he doing there, Ryle?
Oh, those are nice calf raises.
Bit of a
Some
calf
weighted
raise.
He's actually got weights around his ankles there. So man says gravity is not hard enough. I need more.
I need more.
Yeah, but this is so brilliant. I mean, it's low impact work. The fact that you're just moving, never
That's
mind
it,
what
right?
you're doing at this age, is incredible. I feel like all politicians should be paying attention to this. Because,
Right.
yeah, this is how you have a healthy mind as well.
This is how you run after criminals.
The form is not bad. Honestly, if a lot of people that you know at this age were to try to do that, you'd probably just hear snap, crackle, and pop from the
No,
knees.
that's me right now. Oh my gosh. No, good
Wow.
for him. I love to see it. They do say that when men get older, you carry a lot of weight, like in your
Yeah, your visceral
your
fat. I
belly,
mean,
right?
generally, like as you get older, men and women carry it differently. I know men will carry it in like their back and their stomach. Women will carry it behind the arms or the hips and the thighs. And that's something that naturally happens and occurs as you do get older. But I love this. This guy's range is incredible.
That's the yoga.
Yeah, and it's so important to have flexibility and mobility at this age as well. So, Inspired. Yeah.
I love that.
Big
Well,
up,
in
Prince.
past remarks around his recovery and health, Louise has, of course, emphasized consistency. He said something like, take care of the body to keep it working, a message that aligns so perfectly with just steady supervised routine that we've just witnessed in that clip right now.
Absolutely, man. I think it's such a perfect opportunity to also keep this conversation going, because that seems to be the theme right now online. This conversation naturally circles back to former US President Barack Obama, whose fitness routine has long been part of his public identity. Now, this man was doing it all, from weight training to basketball. Obama has repeatedly stressed the role of exercise in staying balanced. And once noting, I try to work out about 45 minutes a day, and it clears my mind.
I mean, when you're running an entire country, surely you need to at least take out some time for yourself, because I think that Nariman also mentioned this. It takes you process in that time as well.
I think it's a big form of therapy. And you think about this, right? These presidents are in such demand, constantly giving so much energy. This is probably one of the very few moments in their life that they get to check in with themselves, that they get to have a conversation with themselves in that moment and being present without the distraction of anything else. So I think this is probably more powerful a moment than we realize, and especially for these gents having pretty much no time for themselves as it is. This is incredible. So Barack Obama is showing you how balanced he was as a president, doing routines like this while holding his tenure, and I think even long after, just keeping that balance in the health. I mean, if you look at him now, you see he doesn't seem to age much.
No, he
And
looks
clearly is the
fantastic.
reason, right?
Me, I'm trying to see Trump with a kettlebell. That's what I'm trying to see. But those moments, including widely shared games during international trips, helped shape an image of fitness as both discipline, but also that mental reset that we all actually deserve to have.
Absolutely. Now, the next one I think is something exciting is when we talk about our Uganda president, Yoweri Museveni. Now, we chat about him so much in the news, but this man has taken a more direct messaging approach through his workout clips. Now, this was filmed at home performing push-ups, stretches, and simple strength exercises, pretty much showing you that you don't have any excuse and you don't need one. Museveni uses the videos to actively address the public, often urging citizens to stay active and avoid sedentary lifestyles.
Oh, come on.
Let the man go. Easy form, baby.
Barefoot even. I've also heard the benefits of working out without shoes. Rush Tush does that often in the gym, and it just, I guess, creates a better balance.
It's not just balance. I mean, when you talk about being barefoot, this does so much for you. Not only does it give you grounding, especially if you are outside, but it also allows your feet to feel and allows something called proprioception. So proprioception in the fingers allows for the forearm to wake up, and then the shoulders, and much like the feet, allows the calf, the tibia, the shin, everything to start waking up, especially when you take your feet out of shoes. Oh, they can just feel and breathe. And I love the fact that this man's not using any equipment whatsoever. Now, body weight workout there he's got going on. I wouldn't say the form on the push-ups is amazing. You want to have your shoulders a little bit closer to the body. But listen, as a president, I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to judge.
The man is moving, and that's all that matters. The oil is going throughout the body, but it does really show you that in such a dress, he frames it bluntly, encouraging people, you must keep exercising and keep that body ready, linking physical fitness, and not just to health, but to national productivity and also personal responsibility. There's something to be said about that. Once you take ownership of your body, your space, your mind, I think you show up a little differently.
I think you show up because you feel like you're in control.
Come on.
When you take control of this body, you take control of your life. And when you have your life in control, that's when you're in the driver's seat and honestly just enjoying every destination that you take on thereafter. I mean, especially when you talk about something like this. This man I love, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Let's talk about it.
Now, he doesn't sound too healthy, but man, he's a health fanatic.
Look at
He's
that.
featured in widely circulated fitness and wellness clips that reflect a growing trend. Now, political identity being shaped through lifestyle content as much as policy messaging. Now, his appearance often showing pull-ups and strength work tie into his broader messaging around health. Check this dude out, man. I know, right?
What's it called?
That's calisthenics. That is so hard.
I've seen.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has been doing so much incredible work in the health spaces with regards to the fluoride in water, with regards to just eating correctly, taking sugar out of foods. And clearly the man is not just talking the talk, but he's walking the talk as well. And again, he sounds so strained when he talks and his voice is all, but man, look at this dude.
No, the strength, the core strength you need for that.
He's got my vote. He's got my vote. I don't know what you're going up for next, but I'm voting for you.
My goodness, he's quite often linked fitness to resilience, arguing that physical discipline is part of building both mental strength but also independence. And I think the older you get, the more people say you become reliant on others to survive. I personally want to grow old just being on a mission by myself. Don't touch me, don't put me in a wheelchair, don't give me assistance. I am good on my own.
I think this is what it's about, the fact that we don't need to just celebrate now, but also look towards the future, and the fact that these celebrations can continue for long times to come. And this is why we had this conversation this morning with you about age just being a number. And we knew that consistency is the real flex, especially after what we discussed this morning. But we asked you what's inspiring you, or who is the person inspiring you to stay active and healthy later in life. Now, it looks like we've got some comments, so let's see what the people have to say.
Oh, what's up, fam? Gary Orcom. Sir David Attenborough is turning 100 this Friday on May the 8th. I know some 50-year-olds who couldn't even do one push-up. You don't stop exercising when you get old. You get old when you stop exercising.
That is so awesome. I can just picture David Attenborough. And on the right in the gym, we see a beautiful bicep emerging, double-headed with a lot of vascularity.
I love that.
What a legend, man. He should do something in his 100-year tenure.
And I think he's going to do that. But Dwayne Claassen says, morning, my dad is my biggest inspiration.
Wow.
He's older now, but still keeps active every single day. He always says, if you don't use it, you lose it.
That's right.
And that stuck with me, man. I love this comment, Dwayne, because I think after like 30 years old, if you don't use it, you literally use it. Whether it's strength, speed, fitness, mobility, it doesn't matter. Keep working on it, keep stimulating it. And that is the key to success, the fountain of youth, and the secret to longevity.
I love it, and I hope that you're taking notes on everything. Let's see one more comment, Mark Gavin. Good morning to you. Definitely, Raul. Good morning. Hustle for that muscle. Raul is a fitness guru and inspiring people to stay active and healthy. I learn from you every day, Raul.
Come on.
When you told me about the twinner in the ground, you call it what? What do you call it? And then you're connecting to the ground with your legs.
Grounding.
And,
That's just grounding.
I am learning so much every single day. It is such a beautiful adventure that we get to go on together, Mzansi. And you know what? It starts with the small steps, and we get to build it up from there.
Absolutely. One thing that really stands out for me is that no matter what you put your body through, even right now, it still wants to thrive. It still wants to just absolutely own and slay, and it wants to do better than it was yesterday. So give it that opportunity right now. Maybe this Monday is the day that you turn everything around. Start with a glass of water, take a deep breath, and then set your intentions on now.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. 1 hour has officially lapsed. Let's get into 7 o'clock with your national news headlines. Where welfare organizations in Durban are calling for the legislation of baby saver boxes following a march in Umhlanga. Now, the devices allow anonymous safe surrender of newborns, triggering alerts for immediate care. Despite their life-saving intent, they remain illegal under the Children's Act. Advocates argue they prevent unsafe abandonment, citing hundreds of babies safely relinquished over decades. Now, with no current national data, past estimates suggest thousands of annual abandonments, many of which are fatal, strengthening calls for policy reform. In other news in our country, Western Cape Mobility Minister Isaac Seleku has welcomed service improvements by PRASA on the Malmesbury rail line, effective today. Other upgrades include an express service through Aikenfontein Station, and that's to reduce overcrowding and improve reliability. The initiative aims to shorten travel times and enhance commuter experience. Now, Seleku says the changes form part of a broader effort to restore passenger rail as the backbone of public transport. Authorities will monitor implementation to ensure consistent, practical service delivery for residents. Taking a look further afield now at your international news-making headlines, where Taiwan's President Lee Ching-ta's in Eswatini to reinforce diplomatic ties with the country's last remaining ally in Africa. Now, welcomed by Mswati III, the visit included bilateral talks and the signing of a customs cooperation agreement. Now, both leaders reaffirmed support for continued partnership and Taiwan's role internationally. Lai stressed Taiwan's sovereignty and right to global participation, while Eswatini pledged ongoing backing despite increasing pressure from China to shift diplomatic recognition. Meanwhile, a third death has been confirmed in a suspected hantavirus outbreak aboard the MV Hondius cruise ship in the Atlantic. Now, the vessel was en route from Argentina to Cape Verde and has multiple suspected cases under investigation. Now, 2 victims were a Dutch couple, while another fatality remains on board. Health authorities are coordinating evacuations and considering isolating additional passengers. Now, the World Health Organization is supporting response efforts as the ship prepares to continue towards the Canary Islands. Closing off here with the London's marathon runner's emotional journey. Now, this one has inspired thousands after a spontaneous moment of kindness captured hearts online. Liam Williams, who ran in memory of his late niece, was met with applause from strangers at a subway station after completing the race. Now, the touching gesture came after he raised over £10,000, and that's for Young Lives versus Cancer, far exceeding his goal. Despite physical challenges during the race, Williams finished strong. Now, the moment highlights the power of community support, turning personal grief into hope as well as collective compassion. And on that feel-good note, we close off your 7 o'clock news. Let's continue in the realm of sports with Raul.
Thank you so much, Carissa. And yes, if you're a Red Devils fan, then it's time to celebrate because Man United clinched a dramatic 3-2 win over Liverpool at Old Trafford. Now, Kobe Mayoni netted a late winner, and that was to secure Champions League qualification. But meanwhile, Tottenham Hotspur boosted their survival hopes with a 2-1 victory over Aston Villa, climbing out of the relegation zone. Well, from footballing action, we move to rugby next. Then the junior Boks secured the Under-20 Rugby Championship title with a game to spare after commanding 56-17 win of Australia in GQ Mobega. Now, Coach Kevin Foote praised the squad's growth and resilience, with Captain Riley Norton urging focus ahead of their final clash against New Zealand. Well, moving to cricket news next, and Kagiso Rabada struck key early blows as Gujarat Titans edged the Punjab Kings by 4 wickets, and that was in an intense Indian Premier League clash. Now, Punjab posted 163 runs for 9 wickets, despite Suransh Sheja's 57-run innings. But Gujarat chased it down with 1 ball left, with Jason Holder also starring with 4 wickets. Well, we discussed all the action earlier, but let's talk about it once again because F1 brought 19-year-old Kimi Antonelli to rewriting the Formula One script, storming to a 3rd straight win at the Miami Grand Prix. Now, driving for Mercedes, the rookie ace edged out reigning champ Lando Norris in a high-octane showdown. With pole-to-pole win perfection, Antonelli's electrifying streak is turning the title race into a must-watch drama. Well, we dive into sport again in the next hour, but for now, though, many of you heading out on the roads, and Carissa's got the latest for traffic to get you there safely.
Well, thank you so much, Raul. Let's have a look how we can assist you on your roads now. Out in Johannesburg and Sandton, there is heavy congestion on the N1 southbound at the Buccleuch interchange. Now, motorists are advised to drive cautiously and not to text while driving. Wherever you're headed this morning in Mzansi or preparing to, we wish you the best on the roads. For now, let's see how we can prep you when it comes to your weather. We get started now in Polokwane, where you begin your week under partly cloudy skies. Now, temperatures start at a low of 16 and then increases to 30 degrees as the day goes. As we look into tomorrow, it does bring you partly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of rain, with a high of 28 and a low sitting at 16. Moving into Klerksdorp next, prepare for a sunny day with northwesterly winds at 23 kilometers per hour. Now, your temperatures begin at a low of 14 and then increases to 26 as your high. It's mostly sunny conditions that are expected throughout the week, with tomorrow bringing cloudy chances and a 70% chance of rain. And then we move into Pretoria, where you can expect mostly sunny skies throughout your day. Temperatures range from a cool 15 to a warmer 27 degrees. Looking ahead, tomorrow brings you rain chance at 95%, with temperatures ranging from a chilly 10 to a high of 20. All right, Johannesburg, it's your turn now, where you can look forward to a mostly sunny day ahead with gentle northwesterly winds. Now, your temperatures will start from a mild 13 to a more pleasant 23 as your high. The outlook shows tomorrow's forecast for rain sitting at 65% under cloudy skies, while the week's temperatures range in the low to mid-teens. And then out in Mbombela, your day kicks off bright and sunny throughout. Temperatures range from a nice 17 to a warmer 29 as your high. The days ahead bring mostly sunny and humid conditions, with temperatures sitting in the low to mid-20s. And then out in the beautiful Bloemfontein, you're in for a mostly cloudy day with showers chanced at 45%. Temperatures rise from a chilly 12 degrees to a high of 23. And as we look at the week ahead, partly cloudy skies do dominate, with tomorrow forecast for rain sitting at 65% and at Wednesday at 40%. Let's see what the coastline is doing. Starting out in Richards Bay, you'll wake up to clear and sunny conditions today. Temperatures range from a warm 21 to a nice hot 32 degrees. In the coming days, expect cloudy and sunny conditions with temperatures in the mid-20s, and tomorrow chanced for rain at 55%. Moving into Durban next, you can look forward to clear and sunny skies. Your temperatures begin at a pleasant 21, climbing to a more comfortable 29. As we move through the week, expect high temperatures in the mid-20s, with lows ranging from the mid to high teens. And then in Mthatha, you're in for a sunny day ahead with rain chanced at 25%. Now, your temperatures climb from a mild 14 to a nice hot 31 as your high. Over the coming days, expect mostly cloudy and wet conditions, with rain sitting at 95% tomorrow. All right, Luba, it's your turn, formerly Craddock. Today you can expect a mostly sunny day with rain forecast sitting at 45%. Your temperatures do range between 11 and 26, and you can expect continued wet weather over the next few days, with average rain chanced at 81%. Kugompo City, formerly East London, let's see what we've got for you. Well, today brings heavy rain forecast at 85%, so do prepare yourselves for a wet one. Temperatures range between a cool 17 and a warmer 28 degrees. And as we look ahead, widespread wet weather is expected to continue throughout until Friday. Out in Ebeja, sunny conditions dominate your day, accompanied by steady southwesterly winds. Your temperatures sit between a low of 14 and a high of 24. Now, your week will be raining cats and dogs, with tomorrow chanced at 100%, and both Wednesday and Thursday sitting at a 90% chance. And then in the gorgeous George, you can look forward to a sunny start to your week, with rain forecast sitting at 55%. Your temperatures rise from a chilly 12 to a high of 19 degrees. And look out, as rainy conditions will dominate your week, with temperatures ranging between 8 and 21 for the week. And then in Cape Town, you'll spend your day under mostly cloudy skies with a 60% chance of rain today. Temperatures range from 11 to 18 as your high. And in the coming days, expect a mix of partly sunny and wet conditions, with tomorrow forecast with rain sitting at 60% and Wednesday bringing in some strong winds. And then into Sutherland we go, where you're in for a sunny start to your week with gentle westerly winds. A cold start to the day, 2 degrees, but that increases to 13 as it develops. And over the next coming days, rain is forecast above 50% for the most part, with temperatures ranging between 3 and 9 degrees. And then out in Kimberley, a cloudy morning gives way to a sunny afternoon with rain forecast at 45%. Temperatures range from a chilly 12 to a warmer 22, and the day ahead brings you partly cloudy and humid conditions with tomorrow's rain forecast at 45%. And then finally in Uppington, it's partly cloudy conditions that will start your week off, accompanied by light westerly winds. Now your temperatures do start at a low of 9, but it climbs to 24 as your high. And the days ahead bring you slightly cloudy and humid conditions, with tomorrow's temperatures ranging between 6 and 15 degrees. So let's get into our sunrise view of this hour. We started off very strong with Keith's view at 6 o'clock, but let's see what Jane Vanessa has to offer. This time around coming through from Durban, Morningside in particular, showing us a beautiful candy floss sky and a gorgeous, gorgeous day that lies ahead for you. Durban's always showing up when it comes to the weather, and today in particular, it's making the rest of the country oh so jealous. 28 degrees is what you can expect, Vanessa, and with a view like that, we know it's going to be a beautiful day ahead. We wish you all the best and have one more view to get into at 8 o'clock. So do remember that number 063 036 9649. We look forward to seeing what you have to offer.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day ahead, but it's going to be even more beautiful if you take advantage of this. The opportunity to double your winning chances by playing Daily Lotto for an estimated 400,000 Rand in jackpots, and the new Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand in jackpots this Monday. Now, you can get your tickets now, and you can do it in store. You can buy them on the nationallottery.co.za website. There's the mobile app, or you can use cell phone banking. Now, we also put all these details on Expresso's social media pages, so you can literally go check them out right now and get yourself in the running to win a big by playing the Daily Lotto for an estimated 400,000 Rand in jackpots, and the new Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand in jackpots today. So what are you waiting for, Mzansi? Get involved in that, because it could be a beautiful day if you win. But for now, though, we want to get your focus in check. It's kind of like halfway into the year, and we've got an idea for how we can get our focus really sorted and in check, especially if you've got some big goals to achieve. We also got Alton Davies Davids has just stepped into the building, and the man is going to bring us a nice low-impact session, something that we can work out with, and something that all of us can get involved in. So let's get a workout on, and let's see you after this.
Only you can make my day. It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Oh, yes, you beautiful people. Welcome back to Feel Good Breakfast Show. Let me tell you, Monday is bringing on so much motivation. I couldn't bring on a better conversation than this one right now, especially as we focus on fitness for the older generation. This morning, the conversation goes beyond the body. It's also about mindset, momentum, and how we keep moving forward at every stage of our lives. Now, with the second half of 2026 already getting close, motivational speaker Dr. Steve Harris is here, and a life coach, Kirsty Malmed, is joining us to talk about staying focused, staying active, and continuing with intention. And I could not have asked for a better panel this morning to motivate me into this year. But first, let me ask you, how are both of you doing? Doc, you look at me with such surprise when I said that.
Yeah, I am surprised because you got such a ready smile. You look as you're good all the time.
Thank you. Look, man, I work on a great show. I get such good energy. I get to speak to people like you. How can I not be grateful and have energy like this? When I think about it, I should be even more excited, don't you think?
No.
No. Okay, fine. Fair enough. We're keeping the balance as it is. But are you guys both good, firstly?
Yeah, we
Mental states are in check?
I mean, I've had a coffee today, so,
Okay.
you know, all good
We're
to go.
good. We're
Good to go.
sorted.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining this conversation because I want to get straight into it, Doc. We're talking about things that are affecting us in this year, and a lot can weigh us down. We need to have a strong mind. So how would you describe a steady mindset? Something that I think we're all hoping to achieve, especially in a time right now where we could be feeling a little bit unstable. What would that be in your description? How would you describe a steady mindset?
I describe it as a context within mental toughness.
Okay.
Because to me, that's the lens I try and perceive most things through. And mental toughness is managing your mind, which means your mindset.
Yeah.
By allocating your energy to the right thing at the right time for the right reason.
Ooh.
Now you can achieve a positive mindset because you've allocated energy there. But it starts with mental toughness, which is the area I studied and enjoy very much. So I try to see life through a lens of mental toughness, which includes your mindset. Whether you're going to go to the beach, as you said, you did yesterday, and get into the water and maximize it and live in that moment. So it's all in this ability to use mental toughness as your force multiplier.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now, with mental toughness, obviously, it comes in different waves, comes in different forms. Some of us are dealing with it more than others. Some of us aren't as tough as we hope to be, and yet we still need to accept that as, let's say, a reality. How do we accept that reality, but yet not make it become a part of us and still move on from that? How do we do that? Can we get that right, Kirst?
I think so, because I think while you want to have that love, I call it loving discipline, and you call it the mental toughness. It's the same thing of being able to make good choices for yourself.
Can I just touch on the language being used here? You use mental toughness and you used?
Loving discipline.
Loving discipline and mental, and yet they seem to work so well.
It's basically the same thing. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. It's having that discipline within yourself. And so for me, I think embracing the and is very important. Acknowledging that sometimes circumstances are hard and sometimes we find ourselves in these tough moments. And we can still do something about that. We can still make different choices on a daily basis that lead us in the direction we want to go to.
I love that. So when you, Doc, spoke about mental energy and you spoke about the fact that it seems like you highlight intention, efficiency as well. How would you describe someone that's maybe wasting that emotional energy right now? How should they redirect that? How do they steer away from everything's going wrong in my life and just focusing on that and then kind of like harbor that into reality, but instead say, okay, well, that is reality, but I'm not going to choose it and let it define me. I'm going to move beyond that. How do we get that right?
Again, by the way, the difference in terms between Kirsty and I is because she's a nice person.
You say you're just hard.
No. We should.
It's that balance of structure and nurture.
Yes,
and
that's why we brought you both here this morning.
Right,
a little balance.
Okay, so it kicks off with passion. If you're passionate about something, you'll have a mindset about it. You'll put the energy towards it. You'll prepare for it. And I recall this wonderful anecdote from Daley Thompson. Years ago, he wins the decathlon at the Olympics.
Oh, yeah.
And the journalists call the decathlon winner the world's greatest athlete.
Yes.
So they go up to him and say, well, Daly, why should we call you the world's greatest athlete? And he says, maybe because I'm the world's best prepared athlete. What? And I'm going to say a few more lines on this, but what do you mean by that? He said, well, if I'm competing against you and you're training twice a day, I'll train 4 times a day. If I'm competing against you and you're training 3 times a week, I'll train 6. If I'm competing against you and you're training in the rain, I'll train in the snow. Maybe that's why they call me the world's greatest athlete, is because I'm the world's best prepared athlete. If you want to be the world's greatest journalist or the greatest interviewer, you must be the best prepared one.
I love that, man. And I think that's something that I used when I was an athlete. Knowing that I had the preparation allowed me to have the confidence to know that I'm ready for this moment and I don't almost have to fear it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's something that we all kind of are dealing with. It reminds you of these, the 4 C's. I don't know if you've ever heard about the 4 C's, something we're talking about with regards to mental toughness, which we're going to put up on the screen right now. Maybe something that you would love to elaborate on and why you think with regards to mental toughness, control, commitment, challenges and confidence are maybe so important here. Kirsty, do you think you could weigh in on this at all?
Sure. I mean, so control, I think, is a really important thing because we've got such an interesting relationship with control. People try and control other people and circumstances.
Yes.
But it's actually ourselves that we need to control. And that is as simple as noticing when you're having a thought that is holding you back and stopping you from taking the action that you need to have, that you need to take, and pausing and then making a different choice. And so it's control, self-control, but not in that rigid, tight way that we sometimes think about control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That black and white, like, no, I can't, or I must, or I have to.
And the other C, like, I'm committed. I'm committed to this. And so I'm going to have the self-control to make it happen.
I love that. Listen, there's an opportunity right now, Mzansi, because we're not going to get this panel go anywhere. We're still going to discuss some of these 4 C's and the challenges and how maybe we can alleviate the stress, the anxiety and the fear you might be feeling right now and give you a dose of inspiration. And speaking of, it looks like Alton has stepped into the building and this man has all the inspiration that we asked for.
And we can't wait to get straight into it because we know that fitness has absolutely no age limit and staying active becomes even more important as we grow a little bit older and age gracefully. Alton Davids is with us and guides us through a safe, practical workout designed to improve mobility, strength and balance for older adults at any fitness level. And we can't wait to get straight into it. Grab a chair, grab some beanbags if you have that too, Mzansi, and get into this fitness workout as we do this together. So Alton, welcome and thanks for being here.
Morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good, thank you. I'm very ready to get into this. It almost seems approachable.
It's simple.
Yeah.
You look like you've dressed for the occasion.
I've come ready.
So basically, when people get older, we have what's called osteoporosis. So people who reach menopause, perimenopause, they lose the muscle strength and the bone density, which results in people who have injuries take longer to heal. So what we're going to try and do is build, as a result of science, an opportunity for people to have a better quality of life over time.
I see. Oh, I absolutely love that. And you know who better to join us right now this morning on our chairs than Nariman. We had her in here a little bit earlier. And yes, she's got the dance moves, but we're also going to include a little bit more fitness training. So let's get into it, Alton. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you.
Nariman?
I'm good.
So the first thing you're going to do is, often people who are at home don't have any equipment. So what we're going to try and do is simulate the activities that you can do at home. So the first thing is just to walk to the cones or just find a space and walk. So just that's an anti-element. So just walk to the cones. So
up
just
and
walk,
down.
just up and down.
Okay.
Just to warm up. Just walk on the go around. Plain and simple.
Plain and simple.
Plain and simple.
Now listen, Anti-Nariman's used to running 56.
Anti-Nariman's got a hips flashing and everything. Right? And then the first thing we're going to do is you're going to stand with your chair and Anti-Nariman can sit and up if you can. Right?
Of course you can.
So can you? So the first thing is just to sit and up. So you do 4 sets of 15 just to loosen the legs, work the glutes, work the bum, down and up.
Are we touching?
You're touching the... If you can't, so what you do is you turn the chair that way and you hold onto the chair for those who are not as fit.
I see.
So you do the same system.
And then just use it as a...
Correct.
To help you.
Keep going. Don't say you must stop.
Oh,
You're
sorry.
at 21, so you can do this easy. Right? So that's the first thing.
Yeah.
And then you walk again through the cones.
I see. Some
So
active
so you
rest.
do active rest. So let's walk again. So you're building strength and endurance simultaneously.
Yes, girl. Okay.
Right, so now we work the glutes, we work the legs. The next one you're gonna do is you're gonna take the bean bags. So at home you would have a 500 gram bag, hands there, and just pull it up so you're working now the biceps.
Ah.
Wow.
Simple.
And I love just the flow of movement because that's what we're trying to get
Correct,
the
and you
form
tuck your
right.
elbows in so you feel you're working the front of the arm.
Yeah.
Again, 4 sets of 15, just to get some activity moving in the front of the arm. So what we're trying to do is work the whole body to give you some form of strength around the body for better quality of life. Then you start walking again.
Let's do it. Sorry. Walking's really good for you, actually.
Absolutely. Ideally, you should be walking 10 to
should
12,000
ideally walk
steps
like
a
this.
day.
You must walk like this. Did you see Auntie Nariman's video where she crossed that
Absolutely.
finish line?
Absolutely.
I mean, who didn't? Eh?
was at the
Such an
start.
I was at the
awesome-
start. So the next one you're going to do is you're going to take the chair and lean onto the chair, arm shoulder width, and bring your arms down and working the top of the arms and the shoulders.
Okay.
Make sure that the
push-ups.
chair doesn't move. So shoulder width apart, just bring your arms down, slow and gentle, and up.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. Feet shoulder width apart, and just get the
Oh, yeah, that's
chest down.
better.
Is that correct?
Open your legs. There we go.
Oh my goodness, that's much
I
nicer.
know. I realized the same thing.
All right, and then we walk again.
Oh, lovely.
This is great. Mzansi, I hope you're joining us as well. Fitness at any age, at any level. This
I
is
feel
definitely
fit
something you
already.
can get into.
Absolutely.
You are super fit.
So the next thing you're gonna do is the older we get, we lose what's called perceptual depth.
Okay.
The distance that you can see things within your space. So Auntie Nariman will make a cup of tea and often they'll put the sugar in or pour the milk past the
Pass
cup
the cup. Oh, I see.
because we lose that perceptual depth.
Why did you use me as an
I,
example?
you know what? That's
Because
what I
you're
was
young,
going to
Auntie
ask.
Nariman. So the idea now is to stand opposite each other and
Okay.
throw the beanbag to each other.
At the same time?
Or
One at a time. Okay, you go first.
Remember,
So
I
you can judge hand-eye coordination, balance,
Yeah.
all of that simultaneously.
Ooh, tricky. Oh, I like that.
So that's so ultimately, it's to get the hand-eye coordination going.
that's actually very nice. Eyeball.
If you're alone at home, you
So
take a ball and
intimidating.
throw it against the wall and catch
And catch it.
Same
Yeah.
principle.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Let's walk again.
Let's walk again. Let's do it.
So you got to do 10,000 steps.
Ooh, they say that every day.
Yep.
So what's the benefit of moving every day, especially as we get a little bit older?
So the older we get, the more we sit, our muscles become relaxed, which ultimately decreases the quality of life. Because now our muscles aren't strong, so we sit, and often as a result, you'll see people become shorter.
Right. My Oma was like this by the time she paused.
Because all they're doing is they're sitting here watching TV.
So the posture's also
the posture
suffering.
changes. So the idea is to sit, so have a seat, engage the core, sit back, chin up, find a spot ahead, watch TV that
Change
way.
the channel.
100%.
Beautiful. Or don't watch TV and start working out today. And that's exactly what we've been doing. If you're going to choose to watch TV, choose to watch us 6 to 9 o'clock every single day. And thank you so much, Elton. Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Auntie Nana, for
You're
coming through.
welcome. Thank
We've
you.
had a fantastic time. The blood is flowing. We're feeling good. Let's get into the rest of the show straight after this break.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Only you can make
Hey, you beautiful people, welcome back to Feel Good Breakfast Show. And what an incredible Monday it's been already. Definitely diving into good conversations, and we're going to carry on that right now, because if mindset is the starting point, then action is where things begin to shift. And especially when progress feels slow or uncertain. And this time of the year, this could be you. Now, we're going to continue our focus on staying active later in life, and we're going to be looking at how small, consistent actions help people regain momentum, even in difficult conditions. Now, motivational speaker Dr. Steve Harris is still with us, as well as life coach Kirsty Malmed, joining us once again after we've highlighted something so important about how to get a good mindset, but how do we take actions to move forward? Now, Doc, we were checking out Alton hosting a incredible sort of a session, a low impact for elderly people as well, so anyone can take it on. Is this really important, Doc? Do you think that we need to be doing this in order to also get a good mindset?
Yes. And it's easy for me to say glibly that exercise is the number one thing in your life. I would no less have a wash a day than not exercise. I exercise daily. And to me, it's the panacea for everything. And it's not, as we chatted in the break, the so-called tapping into the fountain of youth. I find that kind of corny because one of the things I find weird is for people to try and compliment me by saying, "How are you, young man?" And then I think, are you blind? Is there something wrong with you?
You're very blunt, though.
Well, I say that, and
Yeah.
they certainly remember me after that. I use a more bleepy type word about, are you...
Oh, I got you. Yeah, of course.
And this is not that kind of station. This is not chasing the sun.
But I'm not going to say you're looking super young, but I can say that for your age, you look incredible. You're walking well. I want to know what you do then in terms of fitness to keep so sort of vibrant at this age.
Mostly strength exercise, because at my aging age, that's the biggest risk is falling and breaking something.
Yeah.
And there's evidence, apparently, and I try to be as scientific as possible, that if you break a bone at my age, within 6 months you're dead.
Sure.
Because you've eliminated access to emotional energy, physical energy. So I make sure that if I stumble, I've got the strength to grab onto something. Maybe it's you. If you're close to me, I'll just grab onto you and make you fall.
Take me down.
Take it down.
But Doc, this is so true, because I think you also then in that moment lose your independence.
Yeah.
And much like many people that are not in a good mindset, if you don't have that in check, then it's literally like this downward spiral. And Kirsty, this is maybe where I wanted to ask you with regards to someone that is now aware, that is wanting to make a change, that is willing to take this path on. Where do you begin? How do we actually move forward with this?
Yeah, so I think firstly, don't think that you need the perfect workout.
Yeah.
Like, there's no such thing. Just start. And my top tip for getting that to happen on a regular basis is set yourself up with some kind of accountability.
Okay.
So whether it's the night before putting out your walking shoes and your clothes,
Set it up,
so that when you get up, you see it and it's looking at you and, okay, I said I was going to do it, let me do it. Or whether it's finding what I call an accountability buddy to do it with you.
Yes.
Because it's much harder to let someone else down than it is to let ourselves down, unfortunately.
I can imagine if Steve was your accountability buddy, you would never let him down.
I would never be
You'd keep
making
you accountable.
excuses. I'd be like, yes, I'm coming, let's do it.
It's part of that loving thing.
Exactly. So set yourself up with some accountability, even if you can engage with a trainer or someone, even just a friend. It doesn't have to cost money, but something that makes you show up because you said you would.
And also maybe something that stimulates you in the process, something that you can enjoy.
Yes.
That might also help you.
Well, this is the thing. I'm never going to be doing burpees. That is not something I enjoy.
Because you hate burpees, right?
I will never do a burpee.
And that's okay.
Never. But let me go to some kind of dance class.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm there. I'm enjoying myself.
Find your vibe, find your tribe as well.
Do the thing you enjoy.
Now, what happens when we've taken this journey on? And I think a lot of people resonate with this moment right here. We're willing to go forward. We actively are in week 1 or 2, a little bit of momentum, and then lifes. Something happens with an emergency. I get sick, my daughter, a kid, life does its thing and disrupts that momentum.
Yeah.
This is often a very pivotal point where people either say, all right, well, I got to deal with this, put everything else on hold, or a different opportunity may present itself.
Yeah.
This is a pivotal moment that we often don't get right. How do we make a success of this sort of, like fork in the road?
Yes, there's two options here.
Yeah.
Keep going or stop. So I think it's about what I mentioned before about the structure versus the nurture.
Yes.
Sometimes we need to give ourselves grace, and that's the nurturing part. Sometimes we need to say, this awful thing has happened, and I need to take a beat for now. Then we need to bring in the structure, the loving discipline, the mental toughness to go, okay, and now I'm going to do this thing because I know that in the big picture, it's going to support me. And it's very hard when you're zoomed in and you're in that tough situation to do the thing that's going to help you in the bigger picture.
Sure.
But give yourself that moment of grace, of acknowledging the tough, and then make the better choice.
Sure.
Do the thing that's going to support you in the big picture.
Doc, have you ever found yourself in a situation like this? I mean, you're very physical, you've worked through many challenges before. I'm sure you've taken on some goals, but also you might have had life come at you in that moment. How did you overcome this sort of obstacle? What did you do?
I support what you say. And certainly we all got struggles.
Yeah.
All of us. We're going to hit some sort of injury, or a family member's going to have a massive need, which makes us feel depressed because we can't help them. They're in hospital. And then your choice to exercise or to look after yourself goes down.
Diminishes, yeah.
And again, I must refer my mantra, mental toughness is not taking on a victim mindset. I'm not a victim. I can exercise. I can pinch an hour off to go for a walk, go to the gym. J.K. Rowling said that wonderful speech at the Harvard commencement that there's an expiry date to victimhood, to blaming, particularly your parents.
Wow.
And maybe everyone, blaming anyone. You still got to exercise, like you've got to have a shower, got to have the bath, got to go to the loo. And that's just the way it is. And you enjoy it afterwards. You don't enjoy it because you want to go.
Yeah.
You enjoy it because you went. And so that's my way of staying with it. Lifelong exercise, lifelong commitment to going for a walk, going to the gym, having a swim, as you spoke about. And it's when you allow, and it's a bit mean that, but when you allow your circumstances to draw upon you in such a way that the circumstances become your dictate. Your dictate is to look after yourself so that you can help others. I can't help others if I'm the person that needs the help.
Can't pour from an empty cup.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
It'll see you through that tough
see.
circumstance.
Yeah, listen, I think this is a conversation that needs to be carried on. And right now, this was one that's brought awareness and brought something pertinent to the forefront. And that's the fact that we can still move and we can still do something about the position we're in. And one thing is just putting your step forward, one foot in front of the other, walking towards that goal and realizing that, yes, life might be lifing, but you still have this body that you can celebrate with. And speaking of, it's time to fuel this body right now, and the kitchen is awaiting.
And I'm so glad to be in the kitchen for so many reasons, because we're cooking soup today and the weather is turning. It just feels appropriate. Now, today we're focusing on vitality and health as we welcome once again Miss Nariman to the kitchen with us. We are whipping up a dish specifically designed for longevity. Now, this time around, we're talking about a hearty, nutrient-dense lentil and spinach soup. It's super easy to prepare. You could even freeze it and save it for later, and beneficial for the body. So thank you for sticking around,
You're
Auntie
welcome.
Nariman. Okay, so we're going to saute the onions.
And then we're going to add the
Celery. See, to me, this makes sense. It's the base of most soups, eh? Carrot, celery, onions.
Yep.
Yeah. So that builds up the flavor as we're going. You get your nutrients in. Because at the end of the day, you don't really taste any of that. It's just to create the good base. You did say that you were going to grate the garlic for me.
yes.
So let's swap places. You can go ahead with that.
No problem.
5-second rule. I'm joking. I would never do that. In case you missed the viral moment, Nariman, of course, did the 21-kilometer race and was dancing down to the finish line, which we love to see. Now, the most I've run is a 10K race. And by the end of it, I wasn't dancing. I said, I can't wait to just hit that finish line and wrap it up. So what was your time like for your 21K?
It's, oopsie.
It's okay.
So I ran it in 3 hours, 40 minutes.
And look at that. One day I'm going to take on a 21K, hey? I must just train enough to get
Yes,
there.
you can do this.
I can do this.
You can do it. You just put one foot in front of the other and there you
for
go.
it. Do you walk in between or run the
Oh
entire
my goodness, walking is like my favorite.
Is it the best thing to do?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Walking, dancing, you know, just mixing and...
As long as you're moving.
Yes, it's like a carnival thing, you know.
With the music going and the gears and the people. Now, when it comes to cooking, Nariman, hoe gereeld is jy in die kombuis?
Eintlik nee.
Oh.
I feel like my husband's actually a really
is
good
he
cook.
the one?
Yes.
Okay.
So, but I used to. But now that, you know,
You've done enough.
I'm retired, so why? I'm not going to be in that. But I do cook sometimes. I have
What's your go-to?
Oh, my God. I do, like, in winter especially, I do my sampan beans stew.
Oh, yes.
You know, you just, with your mutton or your chicken, that's my favorite.
It's so
in
hearty.
winter. It's
like
very
race
good.
course, yeah.
It's like a little broth, you know.
Yum.
And also like just soups like this one and like just you get, you know, the mixed soup with barley.
Yes, you have to.
Or sugar beans and all that, the old-fashioned thing.
I
Yeah,
love it.
me
When the
too.
house smells like that, I'm like, I'm home. I know that I'm
Yes.
home. So I've just thrown in some coriander and
yes.
turmeric or bori, and we're going to get some seasoning in as
yes.
well. I'll pass that to you. And then we've got the red split lentils, which are so good. I love a dal as well.
Oh,
like,
yes.
It goes a long way.
Yes, it does.
With some rice, it is so delicious. So you can also use this for that. But we're making a lentil
In Durban, they call
stew.
it dal and rice.
Dal and rice. Dal and rice. Okay, let's throw those in. For the sake of TV, we're just going to speed up slightly.
Yeah.
Don't hold back. Okay. So what sort of food do you eat leading up to a race? Or do you have a reward meal that you ate after the race?
Okay,
Some
so
dessert, maybe?
if it's an ultra marathon, you obviously have to carbo load.
I've heard about this.
Yeah, but not the whole week. You know, you do it like 3 days before the race. And just like maybe chicken every night and not too much pasta. And people believe that you have to have.
Yeah, they're eating the pizza, the pasta, the bread.
Not really, because you just have anything like protein. Lots. You have to have carbohydrates in, you know, because you are going to need that on the race day.
Yeah.
But anything under like 21, 32s, sorry, I don't.
I'm just setting it up for you.
I do not carbo load.
You don't?
You don't have to.
How do you make it through 56 kilometers?
Oh, no, I do carbo for 56.
Yes.
But nothing below 42. I know. Look, I don't know if I'm
crazy.
human, you know.
I don't think you are. The more you talk, I'm like, I'm dealing with a superhero right now.
Not really.
So is running in your... Does your husband run?
No.
No, it's not his thing.
If he should run here, he'd be moving all these... Shame. My daughter runs, my
She
son.
runs,
My
okay.
son, yeah. So, yeah, it's actually quite nice. It's...
Just some veggie stock going in so everything can cook nicely. Oh,
Yeah,
I love
so-
it.
and
Do you have
even-
grandkids?
I have 6. Oh, my goodness.
You have 6 grandkids?
Yes, my oldest had a birthday yesterday. He was 24.
Auntie Nanaman, how old are you if he was 24? There's no way.
Are we allowed to say it on television?
You tell me. There is no way you were 70.
I'm over 70.
You're over 70.
Yes.
You know, we also started the show with a motivational moment from a 70-year-old, and Raul and I were looking at this woman like, this is not the 70 that we grew up watching.
Is it?
Because I remember my Oma when she was still around me, still rest in peace.
Yeah,
at
but you see,
70.
they didn't have TV that time. And
No, they had nothing.
Shame.
She wasn't going for walks, runs, none of that.
Shame. You know, I do advise the elderly to like just walk and not. You don't have to run.
You don't have to run as long as you're
You don't
moving.
even have to belong to a club.
Yeah.
You can just put on a pair of comfortable shoes, walk around the block, and it's so good. And then sleep the whole day if you have to.
Come on.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
This was you at the starting line, hey?
Hey, yo,
And
hey.
you throughout.
Oh my goodness.
What a beautiful day.
What am I doing? That's my daughter. You see, she's the one.
The power of running.
Oh, Papa.
I can tell you now, people are still sharing your video.
They are. It's insane. I feel so blessed, honestly.
Yeah.
I think God has chosen me.
I agree with that. And look at the difference you've made in South Africa and beyond. Because we live in a digital space, so it's not just our country.
I know.
It's everywhere you go. You're going to be in Abu Dhabi next. They're going to say, I know this woman.
The struggle is so real.
You're going to have to start wearing sunglasses.
I do. I just didn't put it on now because I felt like it might be a bit intimidating.
Yeah, all of us wouldn't have been able to talk.
No.
We would have been like, who is this superstar? Because you are a superstar.
You know, with the cataracts. I don't know why I'm mentioning it because I feel like running with
is a bit
blur.
risky.
Yeah, but it's all good. I mean, I see two of these cameramen and I see two of everybody.
Only one of them. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Auntie Nariman, you have really made such a difference to us today. You know, when I came in, I was praying and I said, today I wanted to be filled with joy, and you have lit up this entire studio with so much joy.
Thank you so much.
So thank you for doing that, for honoring your calling, for being so bad, I'm not going to say the word, a bad bee right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show with our soup, with our running. You've encouraged all of us to just be better, feel better, and to choose ourselves.
And I can even cook a soup.
And she can cook a soup and a sampan beans. We're going to bring her back for that.
Oh, yes, I'm going to just deliver the sampan beans for all of y'all, okay? That's
we
a
look
promise.
forward to the day. We'll see you after this break.
Thank you.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
My Feel Good family, thank you so much for choosing us. I always say it is better when we're together. And talking about togetherness and, of course, being unified after weeks of high energy, school pride and national support, the 2026 hashtag 5FM War Cry champs have officially crowned the loudest and the most spirited schools in the country. Now, this morning, we're joined by 5FM's Nick Hammond and learners representing some of the top performing schools. We have St. Stithian Girls College, Parktown Boys High School and Sacred Heart College to reflect on the moments that brought Mzansi together. Everybody give them a feel-good welcome. I mean, I feel like our studio is very full today. We've got all of your supporters, all of everybody from school supporting you too. Nick, take me back to the very beginning. How did this all come about?
War cries are something that South Africans are now globally famous for. It's similar to, you know, how people will look to American cheerleading culture, or they'll look to different cultural celebrations that come out of, like, say, the haka in New Zealand, for example. This is something that we're globally recognized for, and we realized as 5FM, well, we've got to figure out the way to determine who the real best of this thing is. And we've kind of grown this thing as war cry culture has grown with us. So when we started out, from then in comparison to now, the championship and the culture along with it have just turned into this international phenomenon, which has been the most incredible thing.
Insane, and this is your third year running, which obviously means there is hype around it. We've got the winners of each category, all girls school, all boys school, co-ed school. What X factor did they have?
So much. I mean, the first thing is the communities that showed up for them. We haven't officially said anything other than just the votes came through in their thousands, but I mean thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people that go far beyond just learners from these schools. These are our alumni, old girls, old boys. It's gone far beyond just being able to scream and shout anymore. There's choreography, there's a sense of pride and passion, there's the war paint that the students wear, there are instruments that are involved now, there are multiple camera angles and drones that we use to film these things. The kids got together in the holidays and practiced. It's everything that gives the schools that won the trophies that they got.
It sounds like a full-on production.
It's nuts.
Okay, my girlies, St. Stithian Girls High College, take me through. I mean, when I watch your guys' performance, it feels like a shared experience, a shared culture. It doesn't feel like just a routine that you guys are having to do. Where does all that energy come from?
You know, honestly, I think it's the girls themselves. You know, every student has their own passion and a spark. And I think especially being a girls' school in a country where women's voices need to be heard, our school culture and Jabulani, our spread committee, really allows their voices to be fueled in a special kind of way that culminates in our sisterhood. And so in a school environment like ours really allows for this rich energy to just come naturally.
Incredible. I'm going to head on over to Parktown Boys High. How do you guys bring that sense of brotherhood to your performance?
I think that when it comes to the performance, we really just have this energy that has been with us, that comes from the old boys of the school. It's not something that you can necessarily learn. It's more about what you're able to bring to the table. For example, when you support your first team and you're not making a lot of noise, you're not bringing the energy that you need to for them. So it's not just about the war cry itself. It's more about what we're representing and what we're trying to support.
Oh, I love it. Well, that is why you guys won the all-boys school section. I'm going to get to Sacred Heart College. I'm looking at all your badges. You have no more space for any more badges, my guy. You need to slow down a little bit. Okay, so when we watch your performance, we see it, we hear it, but we also feel it. You really have that gees. What do you think the people saw when people watching you guys? What did they experience when watching you guys?
I mean, it was absolute magic as a whole. At Sacred Heart College, our motto is In Meliora Contende, striving for better things. And our students live that throughout, always, holistically, and in that video you saw it.
Yeah.
Shout out to our marketing team, specifically Miss Divine, who did assist to portray our school in that manner. Sacred Heart, every student knows that it's a community. It's based on one another, and we do the best for the school. We came second the previous year, so...
And then you took it home in 2026. We love it.
Exactly.
I think every single one of you have mentioned community. Nick, you also mentioned community in the beginning. Yes, it's all about the school vibe, but it was also bringing schools and communities together. What did you notice about that?
It's one of the best ways that we have as a country to share in this idea that we often just describe in like slogans, no DNA, just RSA, or the gees that we have. These are all like imagined terms that are felt when certain things happen. You feel it when you sing the national anthem. You feel it when Bafana Bafana excels or Banyana Banyana does something incredible. It's in all these moments that South Africa shows itself to us. And that is the war cry carried out through the voices of young South Africans. It makes us excited to be South African.
Yeah, there's literally no other word but gees. And only South Africans can actually understand what that means. I'm going to come to you lastly. You have officially won. What did the win mean for your school?
I think, honestly, it was a beautiful win. You know, this isn't the first time that St. Stephen's Girls College has won, and I think it really is just a testimony to our spirit. Ultimately, that's what it The win was great. It really empowered us to do more and to show South Africa what girls' schools can bring. I think War Cries originally started as more of a boys' school thing. I think over time people are now seeing how important it is that girls also have voices, and we really do have passion, and we want the world to see that.
I just have to emphasize, she said, this isn't the first year that St. Stephen's won. I just have to put it out there. Nick, it is the third year. Can we expect a fourth year private
Absolutely.
War Cry champs?
Absolutely. As far as I can tell, I mean, we have big plans for next year. And if I've got anything to do with it, they're all going to happen. But it would 100% will happen. We're nowhere near done with this yet.
Excited. Congratulations on it. Everybody, congratulations on the win. I mean, you guys aren't going anywhere. All of your teammates are waiting. They're on standby. I want to hear it in the flesh live. Are you ready?
Yes.
There we go. As I said, it's always better together. And the energy, the pride, and the unity. This is what young South Africa looks like right now. And this year's hashtag 5FM War Cry Champs is anything to go by. That spirit is only getting stronger. Stay with us. As I said, we've got performances from the schools coming up.
Oh, absolutely loving everything about Monday. Just like that, more inspiration, more doses of magic. And it's going to continue because St. Stephen's are about to talk about their war cry. Hoo, ha, ha.
Hoo,
Get ready
ha.
for it.
Oh, we're excited about that. And then also in studio, Watershed is joining us.
Yes!
They've got some new music coming our way, and we can't wait to celebrate our little heroes. We'll see you straight after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh yes, Mzansi, welcome back at your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And Monday has just gotten me on another level. We've had so many doses of inspiration, and here's another opportunity for you to put moolah in your pocket if you play the Daily Lotto right now, because there is 400,000 Rand up for grabs, and it doesn't stop there because we also have the Daily Lotto Plus for 150,000 Rand in cash up for grabs. So Mzansi, how do you do it? How do you buy tickets? And you've got many options to do that. You can buy your tickets online. You can do it on the nationallottery.co.za website. There's the mobile app. You could use cell phone banking. You can even go in store and go get those tickets right now. But we want you to win these tickets and, get these tickets so you can win the money so badly that we put these details on Expresso Media social pages right now. So you can check those details and get yourself in the running to win big. We're talking about 400,000 Rand in jackpots for the Daily Lotto and then 150,000 Rand in the Daily Lotto Plus. What are you waiting for, Mzansi? Play now. Good luck. And this could mean that you could be winning big. For now, though, Chris is standing by once again with official duties.
Well, thank you so much, Ralph, for bringing us here. It's just gone 8 o'clock. Let's get straight into your national news headlines, where KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi has urged community patrollers to work with police and avoid confronting suspects. Now, this follows a fatal shooting in Bambai, Nanda, where 3 patrollers were killed during a clash with alleged robbers. Police say the group was attacking suspects, or at least tracking suspects, linked to local robberies when gunfire erupted. Authorities stress that community policing structures should focus on observation and reporting, warning that direct engagement with armed criminals puts civilians at serious risk. In other national news, welfare organizations in Durban are calling for the legislation of baby saver boxes, following a march in Umhlanga. Now, the devices allow anonymous, safe surrender of newborns, triggering alerts for immediate care. Despite their life-saving intent, they remain illegal under the Children's Act. Now, advocates argue they prevent unsafe abandonment, citing hundreds of babies safely relinquished over decades. Now, with no current national data, past estimates suggest thousands of annual abandonments, many of which are fatal, strengthening calls for police reform. Internationally speaking, Iran says it has received a U.S. response to its latest peace proposal and is reviewing it. Now, President Donald Trump indicated the plan may be unacceptable while leaving open the possibility of renewed military action. Tehran's proposal calls for a ceasefire, withdrawal of U.S. forces near its borders, as well as an end to hostilities, including Israel's operations. Now, tensions remain high with ongoing disputes over nuclear activity and regional security dominating negotiations. Meanwhile, Taiwan's President La Ching-te is in Eswatini to reinforce diplomatic ties with the country's last remaining ally in Africa. Welcomed by Mswati III, the visit included bilateral talks and the signing of a customs cooperation agreement. Now, both leaders reaffirmed support for continued partnership and Taiwan's role internationally. Lai stressed Taiwan's sovereignty and right to global participation, while Eswatini pledged ongoing backing despite increasing pressures from China to shift diplomatic recognition. And to end off your news for this Monday, we talk about The Devil Wears Prada 2, who has made a triumphant return to cinemas, debuting at #1 with $77 million in North America and over $156 million globally. Now, driven largely by female audiences, the sequel has reignited excitement around the beloved franchise nearly 2 decades on. Strong word of mouth as well as global star power boosted sales, while interest in original film surged dramatically. Now, industry experts say the film's success signals a vibrant start to the Hollywood summer movie season, proving audiences are embracing feel-good, escapist entertainment in cinemas once again. On that note, we leave your 8 o'clock news. Let's get the latest in sports now from Raul.
Thank you so much, Carissa. And while the Devil Wears Prada, the Red Devils are dressed in success. Now, Man United clinched a dramatic 3-2 win over Liverpool at Old Trafford with Kobe Manu netting a late winner to secure Champions League qualification. Now, meanwhile, Tottenham Hotspur boosted their survival hopes with a 2-1 victory over Aston Villa, climbing out of the relegation zone. Well, moving to rugby next, and let's celebrate the Junior Boks who secured the Under-20 Rugby Championship title with a game to spare. And this after commanding 56-17 win over Australia in GQ Gqeberha. Now, Coach Kevin Foote praised the squad's growth and resilience, while Captain Riley Norton urged focus ahead of their final clash against New Zealand. Well, we dive into the world of cricket next, and Kagiso Rabada struck key early blows as Gujarat Titans edged Punjab Kings by 4 wickets in a tense Indian Premier League clash. Now, Punjab posted 163 runs for 9 wickets, despite Suransh Sheja's 57-run innings. But Gujarat chased it down with 1 ball left, with Jason Holder also starring with 4 wickets. Well, running up all things sport this morning, and we had a great conversation about it with Delucia Daniels as well as Sean Parker. But F1 action takes place with 19-year-old Kimi Antonelli rewriting the Formula One script, storming to a 3rd straight win at the Miami Grand Prix. Now, driving for Mercedes, the rookie ace edged out reigning champ Lando Norris in a high-octane showdown. With pole-to-pole win perfection, Antonelli's electrifying streak is turning the title race into a must-watch drama. Well, that's a roundup of all things sport this morning. We'll do it all again tomorrow. But for now, though, many of you are still heading out on the roads, and Carissa's got the latest with traffic.
Well, thank you, Ryle. Let's see what's happening on your roads for the final time. Heading back to my old stomping ground out in Strandfontein in Cape Town. On the N2 outbound at Baden-Powell Drive, there is heavy congestion being reported. Now, daily commuters are advised to remain patient and, of course, to remember not to text and drive while you're headed out this morning. That is where we leave your roads for now. Let's have a final update when it comes to your weather. Well, out in Polokwane, you begin your week under partly cloudy skies. Temperatures, they do start at a low of 16 and rise to a warmer 30 degrees. Now, as we look into the week ahead, Tomorrow brings you partly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of rain and a high of 28, but the day starts at 16 degrees. Out in Klerksdorp, you can prepare for a sunny day ahead with northwesterly winds that are coming at you at 23 kilometers per hour. Now your temperatures begin at a low of 14 and reach a high of 26. It's mostly sunny conditions that are expected throughout the week, with tomorrow bringing cloudy skies and a 70% chance of rain. Let's head into Pretoria next, where you can expect mostly sunny skies throughout your day today. As for your temperatures, it does range from a cool 15 and warms up to 27 degrees. Looking ahead, tomorrow brings you rain chance at 95%, with temperatures ranging from a chilly 10 to a high of 20. Out in Johannesburg, you can look forward to a mostly sunny day ahead with gentle northwesterly winds. Let's look at your temperatures now. They'll range between 13 and 23. And the outlook shows tomorrow's forecast for rain at 65% under cloudy skies, while the week's temperatures range in the low to mid-teens. And then out in Mbombela, your day kicks off with bright and sunny skies. Temperatures range from 17 to a high of 29 degrees. Now the days ahead bring mostly sunny and humid conditions, with temperatures sitting in the low to mid-20s. Heading into the beautiful Bloemfontein now, where you are in for a mostly cloudy day with showers chanced at 45%. Now your temperatures rise from a chilly 12 degrees to a high of 23. And over the coming days, partly cloudy skies do dominate, with tomorrow forecast for rain sitting at 65% and Wednesday at just 40%. And then out in Richards Bay on this Monday, you'll wake up to clear and sunny conditions. Temperatures, well, they do range between a warming 21 to a nice hot 32 degrees. And in the coming days, expect cloudy and sunny conditions with temperatures in the mid-20s and tomorrow chanced for rain at 55%. Let's see what Durban has to offer now. Well, on your side, you can look forward to clear and sunny skies. Temperatures, well, they'll begin at a pleasant 21 and climb to a more comfortable 29 degrees. And as we move through the week, you can expect high temperatures in the mid-20s, with lows ranging from the mid to high teens. And then out in Mthatha, you're in for a sunny day ahead with rain chanced at 25%. Your temperatures do climb from a mild 14 to a high of 31. And over the coming days, expect mostly cloudy and wet conditions, with rain chanced at 95% tomorrow and 65% on Wednesday. Out in Nquba, formerly known as Craddock, today you can expect a mostly sunny day with rain forecast at 45%. Temperatures rise from a low of 11 to a high of 26, and you can expect continued wet weather over the next few days, with an average rain chance at 81%. Well, out in Kugompo City, formerly East London, today does bring you some heavy rain forecast at 85% to prepare yourself for a wet one ahead. Temperatures range between 17 and 28, and as we look ahead, widespread wet weather is expected to continue throughout to Friday, with tomorrow bringing 100% chance of rain. And then in Ebecha, sunny conditions dominate your day, accompanied by steady southwesterly winds. Now your temperatures sit between a low of 14 and a high of 24, and your week will be raining cats and dogs. Tomorrow, it's chance at 100%, and on Wednesday and Thursday at 90%. In the gorgeous George, it's a change of weather there. You can look forward to a sunny start to your week. There is some rain forecast at 55%, but your temperatures rise from a chilly 12 to a nice warm 19 degrees. But look out, as rainy conditions will dominate your week, with temperatures ranging between a low of 8 and a high of 21. Out in Cape Town, you'll spend your day under mostly cloudy skies. There is a 60% chance of rain that we already are feeling. Temperatures range from a cool 11 to 18 degrees as your high. In the coming days, expect a mix of partly sunny and wet conditions, with tomorrow forecast at 60%. Come Wednesday, you'll get lots of winds coming through. And then in Sutherland, you're in for a sunny start to your week with gentle westerly winds. Now your temperatures move from a low of 2 degrees to a high of 13. Over the next coming days, rain is forecast above 50% for the most part, with temperatures ranging between 3 and 9. Kimberley, you're up next, where a cloudy morning gives way to a sunny afternoon. There's rain forecast at 45% and your temperatures range between 12 and 22. Now, the days ahead do bring you partly cloudy and humid conditions, with tomorrow's rain forecast at 45%, with temperatures in the mid to high teens. All right, Uppington, you're our last stop with partly cloudy conditions to start off your week. That will be accompanied by light westerly winds. Temperatures start at a low of 9 and climb to a warm 24 degrees. Now, the days ahead do bring you slightly cloudy and humid conditions, with tomorrow's temperatures ranging between 6 and 15 degrees. That's a nice comprehensive report at 6, 7 and now 8 o'clock. Hopefully you're prepared for the day ahead. And to make sure that we leave a smile on your face, let's recap all of your sunrise morning views before we get into 8 o'clock. This is what we experienced today. We started off in Kugompo City out in the Eastern Cape, where our friend Keith Dyer captured a fiery orange glow, breaking through thick layers of cloud in the distance. Now, the neighborhood, of course, was silhouetted below very beautifully. From East London, we moved over to Durban next in Morningside because Jane Vanessa photographed this candy floss sky spilling soft light across, casting a beautiful glow over the lush greenery of the residential park just beneath. We hope that your morning walk was lovely. And then finally, we've got Mervyn Fenner out in PMB, Pietermaritzburg, who shared a striking sunrise, blazing orange with red clouds spread across the sky, casting a warm glow over the city below. From wherever you are tuned in this morning, we're wishing you a day just as beautiful as our sunrise morning views. And if you do feel prompted to send yours through, maybe you captured a beautiful view over the weekend, 063-0369649. That is how you get in touch with us right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. But now, though, we get back into that conversation all around celebrating war cries across the country with our high schools at the forefront. This time around, Chani's got the Sister Theans girls on lock.
My Feel Good family, let's get the show on the road. They've been crowned the top girls' school in the country for hashtag 5FM War Cry Champs, and their war cry is known for turning school spirit into something you can actually feel. Get ready. This is St. Stithian Girls College, bringing the energy, the pride, and the power that earned them the win. Everybody, make some noise. I think they just brought the entire vibe up. That is, of course, St. Stithian Girls College, and they're here for year number 2, winning hashtag 5FM War Cry Champs.
Oh, girls, yes. Don't kill our vibes. They raised it. I love that.
I'm loving all the cheers that's coming from these war cries and loving the fact that after this, we got the Parktown boys next to bring in the hoo-ha-ha cheers and war cry energy. That's what it's about.
I love that. Well, speaking about boys who are now men, we are also celebrating Watershed, who are releasing some new music. It's called Little Hero, and we can't wait to get into the madness behind the creative process that brought us here. We'll see you after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast show, and this morning we're having the best time. But right now we want to delve into an incredible conversation that has impact at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Joining us right now, brace yourselves, breathe. We've got Craig Hines from Watershed and the founder of Little Hero Foundation, Dan Aufrichter. And I definitely think I did that correct, but we'll find out in a bit because these two forces have come together to tackle one of South Africa's most urgent yet overlooked challenges. We're talking about animal overpopulation. Now, through the work of the Little Hero Foundation and Watershed's release of their powerful new track, Little Hero, this collaboration blends data-driven impact with storytelling, proving that real change can start with something as simple as showing up. Before we even get into this conversation, let's take a sneak peek at this new single.
Where the space is wide and the air blows warm and dry, there's nothing to believe in, so just close your eyes and feel the rolling hills of life, reflecting all bad days gone by. There's something missing by your side. Could it be the start of the end, or could it be that you found a friend?
That deserves a feel good
fields.
welcome.
Yeah.
Craig and Dan, welcome, and thanks for joining us this morning. Very early for a Monday morning after a long weekend, but we appreciate it. Dan, I'm so curious how this all came together, yourself and Watershed, and why was now the right time to put something like this out there?
Sure, I guess that myself and Craig were having lunch one day, and I started telling him about the foundation, and it really resonated with him. You know, music has a way of, I can tell the story 1,000 times, but to make someone emotionally feel the song, it really made a big difference. So I started telling Craig about the foundation, and he said, you know, I actually have something exactly for you, and it's called Little Hero, which it just matched.
Yeah,
sure. And the words match, and emotionally it really just ties to the organization.
I was thinking, who better to bring emotion to a moment in a song like this than this man himself? What was it like actually writing for the song? I mean, there must be a lot that resonates with regards to how deeply impactful this can be, the emotion behind it as well. What was that process like for you?
Well, I think it is that hero. You know, your animals are your dogs are that.
They're everything for me,
they always have that when you get back from work, they have that smile. They're always there. You know, their energy is always the same. Nothing changes. It's always the best day for them, ever. And when you know, once Dan had told me his foundation and the idea behind it, I just thought that lyrically you want to really dig into the hero, you know, and it's about and it's about creating new heroes, you know, and but I think the most important thing for me was the idea of getting out there and actually tackling the thing on a, for want of a better word, a global scale, like going in hard and sorting the
causing impact while you do it.
Exactly.
Well, for people right now that maybe aren't familiar with the work that you do, can you just elaborate on what the Little Hero Foundation is all about?
Sure. So we're basically data-led, so we go into organizations and communities where we realize what the actual problem is. From there, we will aim to sterilize 90% of the population at that time. It's
Of
the
dogs.
only, yes, of dogs. It's the only way to actually make an impact and break the breeding curve. A lot of these animals are born into horrendous conditions. They're born into illnesses, into weak immune systems, and you have to actually sterilize 90% at a time. So what we do is we raise the money, we then mandate the organizations working in the townships, and from there we report back to investors and make sure that we can actually break the curve instead of distributing little bits all over the place.
Yeah, I'm thinking like you can hear the weather right now. It's crazy. What are the conditions like out there for these animals as well, for the communities? I mean, you must be seeing some hectic stuff, right?
I think, you know, a lot of these animals, it's not really cruelty at the most of times. It's just a lack of awareness and a lack of access to vets and funds
100%.
and education. So yes, there are major problems and sad stories, but we try not to focus on that. We try to be part of the solution.
I love that. And you're part of the solution too, Craig. I love the fact that you've now used storytelling with impact. I mean, it's work you've been doing for the ages. Watershed is known to do that as well, speak directly to the heart. So in terms of driving real action, was this something that you've always wanted to get behind? Do you feel like you've done your purpose in the work you're doing here?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think it's about what Dan's doing.
Yeah.
You know, and it just resonated with me. I think a song plays a big part in it as well. It sort of gives everything just more space. You sort of live in. It sort of helps with our creativity and our thinking patterns around something. You know, it sort of clears it up in a way, and pulls on your heartstrings. And you know, so I think it's the culmination of the concept of what the Little Hero Foundation is doing, as well as the song, and putting this whole thing together, and that's really what a song
It's
would
like if you were to ask someone to bottle up a feeling, how would you do that? I think a song can do it no better way than that. I think there's so many people that relate to this problem, that have been aware of this problem or see the issue, and especially a lot of our fans out there. Mzansi loves animals, to say the least. So if anybody wanted to get involved in this, to assist you with the project, to help out, can they do that? And if so, how?
Sure, absolutely. You know, the whole motto of the project is it's not really mine or your problem, it's our problem.
Yeah.
It's South Africa's problem. We're dealing with this problem, and together we can sort out. It's one of the issues that can be sorted, actually. So to get involved, you can go to littlehero.org.za, our website. You can help raise awareness. You can share the news. You can listen to the song. You can download the song. And if you have the means, donate. Help us with our cause. And the way in which you can donate is you go to the website, you leave cash, and you can understand that, you know, you can leave a legacy. So you can donate in the name of a present or a past pet, and that little pet becomes the future little hero. It's a legacy.
Oh my goodness. Even our heartstrings are like, We're both animal lovers. We've got dogs as well. So that is so beautiful. Guys, thank you so much for the work you're doing. The best part, Mzansi, we get to enjoy the song in just a little bit. Of course, Craig's going to jump on that piano. We'll be in the back singing along as well. Dan, well done for all the work you're doing. For now, though, we're going to head back to Josie to get into the gees and the motion of what the high schools around the country are doing.
And Parktown Boys High said, don't leave us behind. From brotherhood to full force energy, this next team represents over a century of pride just coming together in one moment. Parktown Boys High School, this is where tradition meets pure, unstoppable gees. My feel-good family, get ready for the gees. It is Parktown Boys High.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, let's go. It's a sit-up. It's a sit-up. It's a sit-up. Tell him. It's a sit-up. It's a sit-up. It's a sit-up. It's a sit-up. Tell him. It's a sit-up. Ooh, we too much. 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 Ooh, we too much.
me, they said is too much, and I have to agree. That is, of course, Parktown Boys High, and they took home that 20,000 Rand prize because they deserve it, and 100% they'll be back in 2027.
Oh, we're going to be back with good energy, but right now, standing next to me, Craig Hines in the building, of course, Watershed are going to be performing, and this man is ready. He's woken up extra special early just to serve you, Mzadzi, and it doesn't stop there because we're going to chat about more of these incredible war cries in just a bit. We've got our Sacred Heart College up next, so you guys are in for an absolute treat. Sacred Heart College, we got Craig Hines, we got all the good stuff, and it's happening right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
I don't want to end the party, but we have to. The final performance for today, they don't just perform a war cry, they create an experience that pulls everyone in. Sacred Heart College, bringing a unified energy that blends passion, rhythm, and school pride into something special. My Feel Good family, are you ready for that something special? It is, of course, Sacred Heart College.
Expresso, haven't you been told? SHC too cold. We the blue and gold. SHC too cold. I said, haven't you been told? SHC too cold. We the blue and gold. SHC too cold. SHC too cold, we the blue and gold. SHC too cold. Get low, get low, get low. I said, haven't you been told? SHC too cold, we the blue and gold. SHC too cold. Get low, get low, get low, get low.
We saw it, we heard it, and we felt it. That is officially a wrap from hashtag 5FM War Cry Champs 2026. We are definitely going to be back next year. My lovelies, can we just run the tape back quick fast?
Sacred.
Oh, man, that energy is too nice. Sacred Heart, well done. We absolutely love to see the future looking so bright. For now, though, we're going to focus on what's happening right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Setting to the stage right now is, of course, Craig from Watershed to perform a song called Little Hero. We've heard the story behind it, and now we get to hear the beautiful song with impact in honor of the Little Hero Foundation. Take it away.
Where the space is wide and the air blows warm and dry. There's nothing to believe in, so just close your eyes and feel the rolling hills of life, reflecting on bad days gone by. There's something missing by your side. Could it be the start of the end? Or could it be that you found a friend? You found yourself a hero, a protector and contender. Underneath this great big bowl of stars up in the sky tonight, you found yourself a leader, and the one that you depended on. If you should upon a dream, you might just find yourself a hero. So you found your friend who's gonna fight for you till the end, 'cause loyalty's a thing he knows, don't be afraid. He's gonna lead you through the dangerous games, and then he'll walk with you to the rising sun, lie with you when the day is done. Could it be the start of the end, or could it be you found a friend, and you found yourself a hero, a protector and contender. Underneath this great big bowl of stars up in the sky tonight, you found yourself a leader, the one that you depended on. If you wish upon a dream, you might just find yourself a hero. And sit down, little hero, little hero, I'm looking out for you. And sleep tight, little hero, I'm looking out. You found yourself a hero, protector and contender. Underneath this great big bowl of stars up in the sky tonight, you found yourself a leader, and the one you've been dependent on. If you wish upon a dream, you might just find yourself a hero. And you found yourself a hero, a protector and contender. Underneath this great big bowl of stars up in the sky tonight, you found yourself a leader, the one you've been dependent on. If you wish upon a dream, you might just find yourself a hero. Find yourself a hero. Find yourself a hero.
Come on, everybody. When we said pulling at our heartstrings, that's exactly what we knew you would bring. For somebody that might have just switched on over and tuned in, please remind us about the significance of the story and the song that you just sang right now.
Well, the song's for an incredible foundation called the Little Hero Foundation, and I teamed up with them. I was lucky enough to team up with them and get involved from the song perspective. And I think with the idea of Little Hero combined with the song, I think it's an incredible foundation, and it's really it's about sterilization of animals. On a large scale to get the situation under control, and once it's under control, it's easier to manage. And
absolutely,
it's a national campaign.
I absolutely love that. And the best part is that, yes, we've all been blessed right now with Craig's vocals, but you're performing one more song for us. And we can't wait to get into it at the conclusion of the show to send us off into the weekend. And we're also celebrating along with Woolworths on the other side of this break because, yes, they've come home with 80 awards for cheese. And we're going to definitely taste that cheese straight after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yes, welcome back to the good stuff. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and what a show we're having this Monday morning, especially in terms of motivation, and not just for the mind, but the body too. Now, Woolworths is known for providing us with quality products, and they've proven it once again. They are proud to announce that the judges at the SA Dairy Championships for 2026 have awarded them with not one, not two, but with 80 awards in total, including 75 SA Champion Awards and 5 Quality Awards.
Oh, excuse me. You got to put the pinky up when you say that. And that's why we brought in Senior Product Developer Karen Albers to tell us more about their award-winning dairy products. And we've got so many incredible things before us. Karen, welcome back, and thanks for being here and coming back with 80 awards. I mean, come on.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah? How you doing?
No, I'm good. No, it was what an honor to be a part of this process.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's a process that I think you can celebrate, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Talking about the incredible awards, this is a huge achievement. 80 awards is no small feat, let's be honest with that. But let's talk about this. Why was it so important to be involved in a competition like this and to get to a point where we can celebrate these moments?
I think the key thing is that as Woolworths, we obviously stand for that unattainable quality. And this just puts a stamp on, almost proving that quality to the customer. With winning these awards, we can hand on heart say that we're giving you good quality products.
Love that. Hand on heart, proud parents.
I love it. So when they say Quality Awards, I hope we're saying it right.
Yes.
What exactly are those?
So the Quality Award is that absolute mark of perfection. So it's awarded to a select range of products that have achieved a certain score at the SA Dairy Champs, but it's really the top of the class, in terms of the products that were entered.
Top of the class, cream of the crop.
Yes.
Excuse the pun. But I know with Woolworths, there's always a big intention placed on quality, on just excellence, I think, on taste. There's so many variables that are being ticked.
Yeah.
And I want to know how you get that process right, especially when it comes to putting up cheeses and putting up dairy for an awards session like this. You got to put some effort in, right?
Absolutely.
What goes down in terms of quality control and making sure that we're getting the best?
So to me, it starts with two main ingredients, and that is the milk as well as the people making the product. So there's a lot more involved behind the scenes, but if you have that as your base, there's a lot we do. We select the cultures. In the yogurts, we select the best fruit. So it's the fruit that's in season. And, through the process, we do a lot of tasting, a lot of testing.
Oh, what a tough job.
It's very hard. But there's a lot that goes on, and, you see the result in the end product.
I love that. Well, speaking about tasting, what are some of your favorites? Because we have a couple of options in front of us.
How do you even choose amongst all these options?
Depends on what you feel like.
What day is today's favorite?
Yeah, today for me it's the 10-month mature Gouda. So, in the name, it's been matured for 10 months. So over 10 months, you start with your cheese and it develops specific flavor profiles, the texture changes, and the end product is really something special. Wow. So that product has won Product of the Year numerous times over the past decade. And at this year's awards, it came second place. It had an honorable mention. Second place.
Maturing for 8 months? What do you
10
say?
months. 10
That's almost a year. Yeah. That's like fine wines and sort of drinks that mature over age, obviously increasing its quality. Does that, as you mentioned, just increase the profile of the flavor by allowing it to sit for so long?
100%. So the flavor concentrates, the texture changes. You might find a little bit of a crystal. So the overall experience is just really something
How
special.
do you determine when it is too long to keep cheese stored? Because surely it goes off at some point, where it goes from being good to okay, this is not the right kind of mold that we're looking for,
It depends on how you take care of it. So if you store it in the right conditions, we have cheeses that we've aged up to 30 months, 36 months. So that's like 3 years.
How do you even eat that? Like a small little...
You just enjoy it, and you just keep it simple. I love what you've done just with the fresh fruit.
Yeah, a little cheese board.
I just imagine grandma say, bring that special cheese. I prepared it when I was in school. You know what I mean?
That's grandma alone.
It might be a bit too far.
Yeah,
there's the line. We found
it. Please. You're also a judge at this year's award, so tell us about that process.
Yeah, no, what an honor. I think I had about 6 classes that I judged, which was about 60 different products.
Wow.
And it's just amazing to see, the different award or the different products coming from all around the country in one place. So you get to appreciate what the producers do.
And you taste all of them.
You taste all of them.
So you must come hungry, right?
Yeah, no, you have to.
Don't eat breakfast or anything.
No.
So is that literally what the process is? It's about obviously consuming cheese, but it's not just, ooh, that was nice, that was lekker.
Yes.
You've got to put some proper thought into what you're
100%.
experiencing.
So you evaluate it for the appearance, its texture, its flavor, its aroma, and then you score it as you go through the process.
And is there a way of stopping the one cheese you had earlier from having its flavor influencing the next one? You
I think you just have
to.
Yes, you can take breaks. So that's the nice thing, is that they don't put pressure on you to finish in a certain period of time. So you can do it at your own pace. I'd find that I just evaluate and then move on to the next one. I just
not even
evaluate the product for what it is. No, they give you crackers and apples. Yeah, no, they give you some apples.
I can't work in these conditions. Where's my sorbet? Okay, let's talk about what's in front of us right now, because there look like some favorites, some new favorites, some old, some classics. I want to go through all this, and maybe Chris and I can even taste it to see why it's such an award winner. Yeah. What do you want to take us through here in terms of what we're looking at? Let's obviously start with the cheese. We've got various colors, shapes, textures.
I remember this. It's got the ash on the outside.
Yes, correct. So that we actually launched last year around October, and that got a bronze at the World Cheese Awards. So
beautiful.
It's the first time it's been taken through the South African Dairy Championships, and to get the Quality Award at the first event is quite special.
And it's a world champion podium finisher.
Yes.
Come on now. Can I taste this?
Yeah, go for it.
How would you recommend tasting a cheese like this?
I mean, I would just have it as is. So
Yeah.
try the cheese for what it is, and then you can have it with a piece of
And do
with
you
a piece
eat
of fruit.
do you call it the
Everything
skin?
is edible.
All right,
so
I'm
that
gonna-
is a white mold cheese, and it's quite unique because it's an innovative format. So we've taken a classic style cheese, which is brie, and just put a modern twist on it in the shape, in the ash that we've applied. So you should get that typical like brie mushroomy flavors, a little creamy texture from the center.
It's ridiculously creamy.
Yeah.
It's almost like I'm drinking the cheese. You don't have to chew it at all. Like I was expecting more of like a crumbly texture, especially looking at it, but it just melts. It's like a velvety type of
100%.
experience. Wow.
Lovely.
Okay.
Okay,
This
tell
is
us
award winner
about
right
this
here.
10-month-old cheese. Let me try that
10-month
one.
mature gouda, it's like savory to the core with a slight sweetness. I would also recommend that you just enjoy that as is as a start, and then it's like this cheese that you constantly want to go back to.
It tastes like more.
It tastes exactly.
That's good, eh?
That's more cheesy. I don't know if that's even like a legitimate term when you're
It
amongst
is.
pros like this, but definitely more of a cheesy appeal to that. It's more like I wouldn't say pungency in the flavor, but clearly I'm lacking the words to describe this.
Yeah,
What
no,
would you
that's
say
okay.
as a judge? How would you describe a cheese that is full of flavor and body? Would you just say that?
There you go, yeah. And I mean, you can call out the
judge.
specific notes depending on the type of cheese it is. Like Gouda style cheeses generally have more of a caramelized sweetness, especially the aged ones. As the flavor concentrates, it's slightly sweeter. It has nutty flavors, savory. You see the boldness.
But the way you say it makes you want to eat it. Yo,
I know,
honestly.
give me another piece right now. So we
Sending it
also
to
have
you.
the milk
Yes.
and then the custard going.
The custard. This is like one of those nostalgic products. I mean,
Classic.
it has won quality awards numerous times. I mean, the flash from last year is still on there. So, you get those iconic Woolworths products, and this for me is one of those. I mean, it's a custard made with fresh cream and vanilla bean seeds.
Yeah, the
which you don't
vanilla
find a
comes
lot of
through.
in the market. Yeah.
Vanilla definitely comes through. I'm wondering, like, it seems as though most of these cheeses don't need much of a pairing because
100%.
they represent their own sort of experience, invites you on this journey. So you could kind of just have it as it is. But if you were to pair something together, is this probably the best serve? Having these textures, having some grapes and figs and some savories, sweet and
Yeah,
savory. in the mix?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
And it comes down to that full flavor experience. You have the saltiness from the cheese, the sweetness from the fruit, the crunch from the crackers.
Yeah.
So that to me is
Hitting
like a
all of the
perfect
things.
pairing, 100%.
How about a grilled cheese with
Oh,
it?
absolutely.
Yes.
So I
thought that
love
was
something
blasphemy.
about, no, it's just like to take a cheese and have it in its melted form is also
There's
something
nothing
special.
better.
Oh,
Oh,
so I feel like
well
a compliment
done.
too.
You guys have
Karen,
done
thank you.
so well.
I think you
welcome.
found the way to everybody's heart in studio right now. And no one is complaining. But I also want to thank you for the hard work that you're doing, because I know everyone thinks it sounds so amazing that you get to taste all these incredible cheeses, but you actually have to put a lot of effort and work into this. The power of discernment, the power to be able to make sure that these quality cheeses get to that podium is thanks to people like you. So thank you. Grazie mille.
Yeah, and also our
appreciate it.
producers, like, the teams behind the scenes and the producers, we can't do it without them.
I thank you
team
all.
effort,
We
eh?
thanking you
100%.
all right now for this. And
Yeah, thanks
Woolies-
for blessing us.
Yeah, keep it going, keep on winning, because they are collaborating with only the best makers in the country, and the best tasters here are saying, yeah, we absolutely approve. Now, it's never just food when it's Woolies food, and you can shop legendary Woolworths in-store, online, and of course on the app. Karen, thank you so much.
Thank you, Karen.
My belly is excited.
Now I want another bite.
This looks good.
It's my feel good breakfast show.
Absolutely delicious stuff, and Monday is going to finish off on a premium note because Grant Hines from Watershed is taking to the stage right now. After I just savor some of that delicious cheese, we've got a delicious performance happening right now. It's an exclusive. It's called Give Me a Chance. Of course, the stage is yours, man.
You dream alone when I'm at home. Pick up the phone, come share your dreams with me. We make a pretty good team. Take ordinary lives and turn them upside down and inside out, and you'll see we are what we want to be. I said, hey, give me a chance to make it okay, and give it back someday. Give me a chance to work out what it is you need. The sound of your heart aching is making mine bleed. I don't care if I offend someone, I don't know why. You can take away my life tonight, but first give me a chance to comb your hair. And suddenly the years are gone, the lines upon my face are growing deep. I'm on a one-way street. I turn to the side, you're lying there. I see your face, I touch your hair, and your heart is mine, it'll never leave. I said, hey, and give me a chance to make it okay, and give it back someday. Give me a chance to work out what it is you need. The sound of your heart aching is making mine bleed. I don't care if I offend someone, I don't know why. You can take away my life tonight, but first give me a chance to comb your hair. Oh, just give me a chance to comb your hair. Every day we would wake up and say the words I love you more and embrace. Too much love, what were we thinking of? And what could we say? We were young, we were brave, we were miles away from today. Give me a chance to work out what it is you need. The sound of your heart aching is making mine bleed. I don't care if I offend someone, I don't know why. You can take away my life tonight, but first give me a chance to comb your hair. Give me a chance to work out what it is you need. The sound of your heart aching is making mine bleed. I don't care if I offend someone, I don't know why. You can take away my life tonight, but first give me a chance to comb your hair. Oh, just give me a chance to comb your hair. Oh, just give me a chance to comb your hair.
Beautiful.
Absolute
Mr. Craig
magic,
Hines,
man.
come
Craig Hines,
on.
take a bow, brother. I know you are sitting down right now, but we absolutely appreciate you. Thank you for sharing all that emotion with us bright and early in the morning, and especially the emotion from that project that Dan brought through. Absolutely incredible stuff. You want to get behind that one for sure, Mzansi, and you can do your part right now, but also reflecting on the incredible magic of the show this morning, right?
Listen, 6 o'clock hit and we came in guns blazing. Auntie Nadima was here and we just had a great time with her. Just knowing that at any age, and she told us she's 70 plus, you can pick up your bones and get on out there and go for a run. A multi-marathon runner. Ultra marathon runner. She really has inspired me to really get moving.
And I think not just moving, but the fact that we can move at any age. I think today has been the biggest reminder that no matter where you are on your journey, hey, even if you're starting right now, today is the best time to put that one foot in front of the other, because you're blessed with life and your body wants to thrive. I think when we look at the panel that I had a discussion with, it's so interesting to see. The doc mentioned it as well, how important mental toughness actually is.
The most important
lens,
thing.
it's a lens that we should literally be using to look at life and understand it for what it really means. And especially especially, like you said, the 4 C's.
It would be 5 C's for Carissa too. Control, commitment, challenge, and confidence is the most important thing. And I know that they also mentioned preparedness breeds confidence, so that when you step on out there, you can literally tackle anything.
One thing I think stands out for me is the fact that a lot of us are dealing with this thing called fear. We're too afraid to achieve our goals. We're too afraid to take that step or to take a risk. And let me tell you this, that the reason why you are afraid is because you're not in control. And how you can get control is by putting it into yourself, by investing in you, by preparing for what you are trying to achieve. Once you put that effort in, you might feel like, hang on, this is not a risk anymore. This is a decision. And this is a choice. And with that, the fear eliminates and you just have a steering wheel in front of you where you get to drive towards that goal.
As long as it's an automatic, sign me up immediately. Our health guru, Ryle, has spoken so much truth today. And guess what, Mzansi? We do it all again tomorrow, 6 to 9 o'clock. We'll see you right there.
Love ya.
Feel Good Production.